Hey everybody, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? It's a shame and a scandal out here in these streets, honey. It is a shame and a scandal out here in these streets. Baby, you can't deny, honey. It's on the high. Rip the mic and yes, we don't say bye, baby. Mm-mm-mm. So, it's a lot going on. It's a lot going on. It's a lot going on. Okay. Yes, sir. Hey everybody. What's going on? What's going on? It's a shame and a scandal out here in these streets, honey. It is a shame and a scandal out here in these streets. Baby, you can't deny, honey. It's on the high. Rip the mic and yes, we don't say bye, baby. Mm-mm-mm. What's up, y'all? So, apparently, hold on. It's a lot going on. So apparently, Jolie, the people have been fighting in the streets for 1,000 years. Which sector rocks the house? Which sector, west side, east side, north side, south side, rocks the house? Baby, mm-mm-mm. The people are fighting like hell. And FYI, PSA, Ken Nola said he doesn't fight with women, okay, any longer. He's tearing the men ass up. He don't give a shit. Pause, rewind, play, fast forward, or whatever the hell you want to do. But he said he's got smoke for all the men. So it is a a west side versus east side again. Beef sector versus black sector. Bang out. Canola versus ZX. We'll see who will be left standing. Okay. Prayers and get well wishes soon to Mrs. Canola. And Canola gets better. VS came out and she decided to swing by a narrow. She ran into the north side sector, the Dr. Fraudmar Umar Johnson sector. She said she can't fuck with people like Shakim and Binary, as Jay Wilson calls him, aka Binaro. Okay, binary, trinary, thinary. Yes, honey. There's a lot going on. Now, she just started off saying, the Asians, you can't really trust them. You can't see them nowhere. Somebody did correct her in the chat and say Asians, well, Binary is a regular black man. He's not Asian. I kind of felt a little prejudice about that. But that brings me to the reason for me going live. Is it prejudice or is it racism? One love, or rather, is it preference or is it racism? One love is married to a Caribbean man. Uppity Ruppity is entangled with a Caribbean man. And we're going to get to the footage of what Jay Wilson said from the west side. Okay, it seems the west side is in an uproar. The east side is in an uproar. The north side is in an uproar. And the south side is in an uproar. Now, Canola also just recently, before he went to go get himself, cleared up and stuff, he swung on ZX and Peeper. Shout out to my Peeper. Okay, from the east side. Saying that Peeper is a sissy. Peeper game, never the lame. Peeper's a sissy. Peeper's a bitch. He's a weirdo. Okay, he's not married. He doesn't know the love of a woman. He don't think he's interested in women. As well as the ex, honey. He said he's not married. He sits there with his words, the bed sores and all that shit, sitting in that chair stinking funky and all that other shit. Child, it's a shame and a scandal, honey. So the wars are continuing, all right? She has risen. But it brings me back to my topic. Is it preference or is it racism? Also, I wanted to bring this back to before I play this footage. On Eagle's Daddy Soaring High channel, okay? Danielle has some words for St. Louis, saying that he denounced black people or melanated people, Negroes, kings, queens, whatever you want to call yourself, things of that nature. He denounced, you know, melanated people, and he said that he only deals with white women or Caucasian. So I think of it like this: a thing of preference. Danielle decides that he wants to be, Captain Saberho with Mangelique, the slow leak. Okay, so we got to get into it. Now, what do you think about foreigners versus natives of the land? I think that people have their preference. You're not going to change their preference, just like myself. People who use the Bible, who take the Bible, run the Bible, um, act crazy with the Bible, take things for the Bible of themselves. You can't take what's written when you weren't there to know what was written, to see what was written. All you really do know and should know is that you're not supposed to break one of the 10 commandments, which is thou shalt not kill. Okay, like I was accused of, you fat buffalo dying bitch. Okay, because I ain't never want to touch you because I might get that mad spook TV go crazy disease. Okay, bitch. I might get that man never had spook TV media go crazy disease, bitch. Okay, and that's what you and your new affirmed fake ass buddy decided to think you was gonna do, bitch. But I tell you like this, ho, any weapon formed against me will not prosper. Okay, skanks? Because I don't run around chasing married dick, married women, married this, that, and the damn third, okay? That's y'all bullshit. Hold on one second, y'all. Because I don't have to. Okay? Period point to the blank. Hmm. So anyway, let me get to a little bit of this footage. Make sure y'all go subscribe to all the good people. Because it is what it is. It is what it's going to be. And it is what it always should be. All right? All right. Okay? So, matter of fact, let me leave this off of subscribers. And happy salutations to my sister Reese and all the real, true, and only Aries. Happy birthday. Happy Earth Day. Okay? She's a dedicated Aries, a goat. And trust me, she always stays afloat. She don't look for no man, no woman to try to validate her. She can come on camera as the fine chocolate beauty she is. She ain't got to wait for nobody to call her a fucking lunch lady. She ain't got to wait for a bitch ass nigga to say he gonna put his deek on side somebody's forehead and all this other nasty shit. Okay? And that's what you need to be going after. Liz Boy Nigga Jackson. Okay? That's what you need to be going after, bitch. Don't try me, ho. Okay? Because I'm never the weakest link. That's you and your fucking ovaries. Okay, bitch? Period. So anyway, let me play this fair use commentary, research, education, entertainment, arraignment purposes only. All right? Because these hoes got me fucked up. And I say that because, and I ain't gonna tarry too long. This is a show of decency and order. Okay. Nobody gonna just jump up when they want to jump up, think they're gonna take over. None of that shit. No, we're not doing that. Especially when you ain't paying your way. And I don't need to get paid to throw the shade. Okay. Period. Now, when Jay Wilson first came on, he was, you know, giving this little 1-2 to Brine. I didn't catch what my Brine had said, but I love both of them. and things of that nature. So let's listen in just a second and see what he say regarding um uppity ruppity and things of that nature. Okay. Oh, let me make sure this is the right one. Yes, I think this is it. Hold on. Yeah, it's the right one.
You gonna see me on the train. You don't know how that made me. Now all
And only got a thing for men, but you. Let's get into it.
that's what I've been saying. You know, am I leaving? No, I don't think I'm leaving, but I think some things have to happen. You just get tired of the same old stuff. There are some people who are really dark and not lovely.
Oh,
You know, and so you got to go through that. And some of the stuff that's going on now is just not really. It's not really. It's not really entertaining. No, Brine, until you can tell me how you de-escalated it with your family, then you can't tell me nothing. So tell me how you de-escalated it. Did your niece drive the car? Did your nephew have his license? How did your sister feel? Could you come up and tell us? How did you de-escalate that? I need to hear from you. I need to hear your voice tell me how you de-escalated your situation, and maybe, just maybe, I can de-escalate mine. But it ain't no problem with Uppity. Uppity just be doing some crazy and saying some outrageous stuff that she ain't really research. Uppity be saying a whole lot of stuff. And baby, when two sets of ancestors are talking to you at the same time, you may have some issues. Girl, them ancestors talking, they all want to speak. They all want to speak to Uppity. Girl, her Wakanda ancestors talking to her. Can I say this? I don't really have a problem with Uppity. I really don't. But I'm sorry. When you start trying to spread propaganda about people who are here, the only reason why these people are here because they get jobs here. Talking about folks getting health care. Well, if the child is born here, they're naturally a citizen. And that's what the founding fathers said. So again, let's not try to change what the founding fathers said, because uppity is the case that, hey, we can kick you out even if you're born here, then that means half of us can be shipped back to Africa, niece. Girl, stop playing. Hold on for a minute. Let me see who this up here. But she was saying a lot of stuff that I'm like, Hold on for a minute. What's up?
Good. Good morning, Ryder lives. Ryder, are you living? Let me say this real quick because I think the shade has begun early. It's cute and all that, but it's a lot of hypocrisy going around these streets. Just use that word class lightly.
No, you said it was hypocrisy. Okay.
Hypocrisy going on around these streets. Now, it's funny when people using the law and thinking the law ain't gonna come back to get their ass when they're using it inappropriately. But I gotta go educate the people. So before Brine come up here and y'all get into y'all, father-son match, I just want to say that I got somebody that deals with only immigrants and they don't deal with Americans and all this, that, and the third. So I just don't understand it. You can't say you're a proud black person, but then you try to shade. I don't know if it's shade on the Americans.
Well, she said she don't date American black men. She just date Caribbean, Caribbean man, Jamaican.
Yeah. Good morning. I'm going to the track. I want everybody to have a beautiful, wonderful, productive day. God bless the world. That's Anyway, I come up here to ask you, with all due respect, and I don't want to argue. I'm going to lead with that. I don't want to argue. I'm peaceful. I'm zen. Why would you keep pressing an issue that you know that is uncomfortable for me? And then you said that I put it out there. I didn't put nothing out there. I went on my channel and I expressed my feelings. You want to come up over here and make it a joke. That's not a joke. That was something that made me. Hold, excuse me, sir. Excuse me. I'm still. Can you please let me finish my thought, please? I can't finish my thought.
No, I want to stop you.
You see, you want to be hostile.
I'm stopping foolish shit. Now, I'm stopping foolish shit. You don't about making fun of anything. I really wanted to know what happened. You said that you went to a de-escalation plan. You said you went to that. I said I agree with your sister because at the end of the day, she was the one who
didn't even get a chance to finish my thought.
Keep your personal shit to yourself, because when you attack me, I'm going to attack you. So say what you need to say without attacking me, because you don't know what I was saying.
What did I say?
All right, then take it on. You did say something that was shady, and I'm stopping you, so don't do it. If you want to say it, say it. No, absolutely not. Now go ahead. Learn how to say stuff without being shady. I'm de-escalating this because you said something shady. Now go ahead. Hold on.
Ooh, child.
Hold on right quick. Please let me catch.
Ooh, child.
And then I just wait. Okay. Anyway, please. Okay. So anyway, like I was saying, I forgot what I was saying.
You said that I was trying to make fun of something, which I was. Go ahead, Brian. Go ahead, finish up. I'm letting you go. Go ahead.
I mean, do you feel better after you just attacked me just now? Do you feel better?
No. I'm just telling you, don't play with me. I can catch your trade. I've been gay longer than you have. Don't play. Now say what you need to say.
But Jay, I am grown. I'm not here to say that. No, you're not going to tell me how to talk.
We are two grown people, but what I'm telling you is
you're not acting grown.
We're not trying to be shady. Go ahead.
You are not acting grown. You are throwing a temper tantrum.
Go ahead. Temper tantrum. Without being shady. Go ahead, Brian. I'm giving you an opportunity.
Oh my God. When you allow other people, it's productive. Why is it
say what you have to say? I don't need you to listen. This is my platform. Say what you need to say, Brian. Go ahead.
But why can't I get the same privileges that other people get?
Let me tell you something.
Conversation. It's always
you right here. Go and say what you got to say. I'm giving you an opportunity because I'm going to de-escalate it real quickly. Go ahead. You got the opportunity. Go ahead and say what you got to say. Go ahead. So, Brian, now you don't have anything to say. Well, anyway, you all, Brian is trying to say that I'm picking at his family, which I am not. Brian actually came up and was exasperated with all the situation. Now, Brian is the one who was saying that folk were yelling and screaming and he ain't used to all of this. That was Brian. That was what he was saying. I didn't say anything different. I didn't call his family out of their name. I didn't call him out of his name. Okay, Brian, I'm gonna bring you down, but I'm gonna put the link back on. I didn't call him out of his name, and I was very interested in how this was de-escalated. I also said that I agreed with Brian's sister because she was the one who signed for his niece. Regardless if she had it going on and she had $50 million in the bank, she did not have a driver's license. And Brian's sister helped her out by actually getting the car for her so she could learn how to drive. Okay? So at the end of the day, I said that Brian's sister was right technically, but maybe she should have approached it differently since we're talking about de-escalation. Now here come Brian talking about somebody making fun of his family and could you please no, hell no I'm not. You don't have the authority or the right to come over here and tell me what to do when you have made fun of somebody's death who was a friend. And then you said some disparaging things about my father. And now all of a sudden you want to get uber sensitive about your family having a yelling match in a parking lot. You sound stupid. Absolutely not. So we can go there and we can say that. But my thing is, I didn't say anything disparaging about your family. I was very interested in it. You were the one said you went to a de-escalation class, and I wanted to know how it was de-escalated. I agree with your
contract that
hold on for a minute. I'm still talking. I'm acknowledging you. But I agree with your
you want to have a conversation?
I agree with your sister. Because again, if I'm taking you to get a car, then
life's too short. Life's too short.
No, it's not too short. Don't tell me it's too short.
Life is too short.
Come on. You get to say all kind of shit about people you don't even know, which really is bothering me. But all of a sudden, we just talking about something that brought out, and now all of a sudden you want to get uber sensitive? I'm like, okay. I mean, now go ahead. Let me start to say.
Are you interested in having the conversation?
Let me tell you something. I'm interested in you saying what you have to say. Because fuck, you ain't running stuff over here. So say what you got to say.
Well, who wants to run stuff?
Say what you got to say, Brine, because it's not today that day. Today is not this day. We can have a conversation. Say what you need to say. You're not moderating over here. This is my platform. Now, say what you got to say.
Wilson, you don't want to see somebody's trying to moderate. Like, what is wrong with you? Are you okay?
You got to say. Say what you got to say.
Who said I want to run stuff?
Okay, Brine, this month, you got this. I'm telling you to say what you got to say. I am saying, say what you got to say.
Nobody said I want to run stuff. So calm down. Drink your coffee and shut the fuck up so I can talk.
Stop trying to front me. You got all of this.
You're weird. You're so super weird.
Look. Do you want to say what you got to say, or do you want to go down?
You're weird. I'm trying to come in peace, and you want to fight.
No,
what the fuck is wrong with you?
I am giving you
something wrong with you.
Stop arguing and say what you got to say. I'm giving you the
I think you're drinking.
Or you're going to sit here and engage me.
I want to talk. Let me calm down. But you took me to that place.
Say what you have to say, Brine. Come on, let's go.
You took me to
that. I'll be all of that for you.
Yeah. Okay, so anyway, let me talk. Is it my turn?
I'm giving you your turn.
Can't be tantrum.
Come on, Brine. You want to lick back? Say what you got to say.
Grown ass man.
Say what you got to say, Brine.
Okay, well, is it my turn?
Let's go.
Is it my turn?
Go ahead.
Enough is enough. I tried to be nice with your punk ass.
But
you just want to be mean.
Look.
All the
name calling
let me talk.
not helping you.
Is it my turn to talk?
Go ahead.
Is it my turn to talk?
Go ahead. Okay. You see what you're doing?
Okay. Is it my turn to talk?
No. Now say what you gotta say without disparaging me. Because if I go on and start talking about you and go there,
you're mean.
Now go ahead. Say what you gotta say. Say what you gotta say, Brine. Go ahead.
Anyway, yesterday you kept on pushing the fact. And you knew that I didn't want to talk about it. Why couldn't you just let that go? And sometimes when people have issues like that, you have to let that shit go. You've done shit just like you want to throw in that I've said things and I've done things. You've done a whole bunch of bullshit too as well. We all have.
I never talked about your mama. I never talked about somebody.
Yes, you have.
No, I haven't. I said about your mama. The whole thing that you said about your mama, you didn't listen to her, and you should have listened to her. That's what I said. It's really not about your mama. It's about you.
Listen to what I'm trying to tell you. You don't remember that time James told you to stop because you caught me at the wrong moment and you said the wrong thing and my emotions got the best of me. You don't remember that time? You have talked about it, but that's not the point here or there. Excuse me. The point that we're talking about is that I'm grown. I pay both of my phone bills, and I can, excuse me. I can get on my internet and I can talk and say what I want to say, how I want to say it, when I want to say it. And it's okay for you, it is okay for you to have your opinion because you are absolutely right. You are right. I put it out there, but when I put it out there on my page, I didn't put it out over here. When I come up over here, I want to enjoy the festivities. So when I type and say hello and mind my business and participate in the chat, because you didn't block me yet, I'm participating in that. You come and you bring something that I put on my channel. So I understand I put it out there.
Excuse me. Hold on, hell no. No, you That wasn't on your channel either. But you came over here and listened and made fodder of it. So what's the difference, Brian? You are so hypocritical. You are so hypocritical. And then she had to catch you in the lie. And everybody said, yeah, Brian said that. He said that about your dad as well. And I told you to put the shit back up. Because you pissed me the fuck off. You sure did. And you talk shit about me and I talk shit about you. So what's the difference? What is the difference? And I'm hypocritical and so low. You're right. And the same way you listen to what I'm saying, I can answer your question. The same way you say what I say is so despicable. I think what you do to me is so despicable and traumatizing and terrorizing. So it can go back. It can go back. No, it can go back. Pounds and you talk about I'm a fat ass traumatized person. Everybody has in the car. That's what you said in the video. Traumatized person. Okay. When they got back. My feelings are just as bad. Did you learn how to drive? Did your nephew teach your niece how to drive? See, and it's a joke and it's messy for you, but you don't know how that made me feel watching that. That's so like I said, I don't want to make light of that. You were not talking about somebody else. You were actually talking about real life stuff. You don't know what I was thinking. I said I sided with your sister. Well, why do you always got to yell? Like, why can't we have a normal? Because I know how you are. I know. I don't care. And I know how you are. I know. Okay. I know exactly how you are. Okay. Works. Keep it to yourself then. Keep it to yourself. Because if you bring it out, I'm going to talk about it, and you have no authority to tell me what I will and will not talk about. Let me ask you a question. Can I ask you a question? Why do you say, I'm not going to... First of all, this is your channel. You pay your own bills. I don't pay a bill for you. Correct. So I know. My basic human common sense knows I don't run shit up over here. You have the control panel and all be all. What are you talking about? I don't want to run your channel. And I think that's a issue you think people is trying to do to you. I know how you that's never my ministry. I'm glad you got to your de-escalation. I really want to find out how you de-escalate the situation since you're taking de-escalation class. God has blessed me. God, people can change their lives. Nobody is perfect. I'll say some shit. Hold on for a minute. Okay, whatever. I guess I'm gonna finish my thought. I don't know who this is. Hold on for a minute. I'll come back later. Hello.
Good morning, Jay.
What's going on?
Nothing much. I just want to say this. Is there any way y'all could broker a peace? Because I feel like you and Brian...
No, absolutely not. Because at the end of the day, I do a show. I don't know this person in person. And if you bring it out, I'm going to say what I need to say. Hell no.
But he going to come back up again. You and Brian, I think y'all care about each other. I think tensions might be a little bit hot now.
If this hoe went to jail, I'll be bringing her for commissary.
Good, Jay.
I love you too. When she was on but my thing is this. You know, she needs to be able to decipher which is which. And I really wanted to know what happened. And I agree with his sister. But again, you put stuff on, you don't want people to talk about it. Well,
people don't talk about it. You're just mean. Don't talk about it, Brian. But still, though, come on now.
You're just a mean person, and sometimes some people just are mean.
Wait, I mean, but they had to tell you for a month to take that thing off with nubiology. But I mean, the stuff you said about people, I'm like, you are the thinking evil. Right? Girl, bye. Hello.
All right, well, y'all, that's all I have to say. Y'all, I'm about to drop it.
I'm telling you going to eat at them places and doing some things. Boy, you doing it. You doing it over there. You doing it. Anyway. Anyway, yeah. So anyway, I'm about
I said, you've been in my life for 8 years. I ain't gonna say I hate you, but you do. I ain't gonna let you abuse me without me coming to cut you off and do things too.
So I'm abusing you. I think that this is what Brian said on his channel, and I agree with his sister and what's going on because you put it out there, and I didn't say anything bad about you. Didn't say anything bad about your niece.
I don't want to fight no more. I'm in a new place in my life. I got new everything.
Hey, Blue.
That's right. So just because I said
Thank you, babe. Hey, Lady Blue. Hey, Allie.
Then you got mad at that because I agree with your sister.
I never got mad at that. What are you talking about?
Taking it in a different situation. I don't know because that's the only thing I said about
that's that weird. Listen to what I'm saying. That's that weird shit I be talking about. I never once said that I was upset. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? You let your mind wander, I think, and I think that's a disorder.
And you use it for something else. That's called misappropriation of funds. And this is why I don't trust people with no funds. Ask it.
Now, hold on.
You're looking good.
Within a week, she'll be back to her regular self. That could be true, but at the end of the day, that has no adverse effect on me. My thing is, if somebody is trying to do something or walk in a path that's going to something, I'm all for it. And while she's walking that path, I'm all for it. Hold on for a minute, y'all. Let me put my banner up. Give me a minute. Somebody trying to come up. Give me a minute. What's up?
Everybody fighting in the dumb streets. What's up, J Daddy Wilson? You're looking good, Poppy.
Wait I'm pregnant with you. U.S. Marshal involved. What you hearing about the U.S. Marshal involved with who? Anyway, go ahead, Sparkles. Somebody said the U.S. Marshal involved.
My thing is this: if you're gonna be a beef sector West Side, like Nika said, y'all just beef. Keep the shit on the internet. Like when y'all getting marshals and police and all that shit, them people got murders to solve and cases and shit. They got real shit to solve, girl. Ooh, child. I ain't got time. Like I say, whose side are you on, bitch? I'm getting ready to do a deep dive off of your topic. Shout out to you and Uppity about this immigrant versus foundational. Because I see
what is playing church? What is playing church? See, I have a problem with people talking about folk playing church. What is playing church? Because first of all, I don't have to go to a sanctuary or a physical building. And my thing is everybody has a journey, and my journey may not look like yours. You may have gone to a brick and mortar college and sat in that classroom, and somebody may have gone online. So again, just because somebody's not coming your way, that don't mean that it ain't valid. I'm just tired of people trying to box people in because you got to do it how I did it. And if you didn't do it the way I did it, then it ain't valid. Well, but even with Ness, I don't think Ness is playing church. I don't know, y'all. And I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad at you. And I want you to know that, I'm not mad at you, stretch mark. Stretch mark. I'm not mad at you. But my thing is, just take a wait and see attitude and approach because I don't think she's playing. And my thing is, if she is, God really has a way of dealing with it. I don't know. Go ahead, Sparkles.
Hold on. Oh, I just think that, everybody got a journey. Like you said, you can't bowl in my lane. Trans women have a journey. Trans men have a journey. Fluid people have a journey. Straight people have a journey. Bisexuals have a journey. Everybody got a journey. And like you said, people got to get to God for themselves. It don't have to be in a building. It don't have to be in a church. You got to get to know God for yourself. And everybody going to have their damn opinion. I salute Ness. I salute
if anybody is doing something to improve their life, Sparkles, I'm always going to be supportive. Even Brine with his de-escalation class, he said he taken. If it's going to help him. He sure didn't use it today. If he wanted to de-escalate, he would have just kept his mouth shut and then just say what he needed to say. But obviously, he wasn't trying to de-escalate. He was trying to escalate. Go ahead.
Oh, shit. Yeah, Brine, what you doing, big baby? And Brine, you know you my baby forever. You know, people be trying to hate and can't participate, can't appreciate greatness.
This is the thing. This is the thing. So a lot of people want to say and tell people things on the internet, but they can't because people are doxologists. But I don't think her telling folk on the internet is some type of validation. And my thing is, again, if somebody was helped by her story and what she said, then isn't that good? I mean, you know, so whether she's on the internet or whether she's telling people at the job, I mean, it's still a form of communication and somebody heard it. So, I mean, faith comes by hearing, hearing by the word of God. So whether it's on a radio, whether it's on a television, or whether it's on YouTube, you heard it. And let me tell you about her judging gay people. That's the thing with understanding. And my thing is, y'all, unless you gay and been in a religious setting, I think we've all done it. Because we want to be right with that group of people or that denomination or what people are. She's going to have to come to that realization because I don't care how saved she is. That's who she is. I'm not even mad at that because, again, I understand why people do what they do. I mean, people, I understand. But my thing is this. Long as I know and people come to the realization, I was brought up again in a primitive Baptist and a Pentecostal church where that was a no. And because it was a no, that's what we did. But that's what a lot of church leaders do. They gay. Not all of them, but a lot of them are. And they make themselves feel good because they done talked about the homosexuals, knowing that they doing it in the background, but it gets the applause of the people. And then at the end of the day, they doing the same thing. So yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Now, y'all, look, if you don't like the person, I understand. But I just think that people gotta grow. And that's why I was telling Ness, you know, you really need to look at the people you're looking at. She showed me a guy who she's been looking at, and he's a conservative guy. And you know, he has anchored, staunch opinions on things. Some things I agree with him on, some things I don't. I'm just being real. Some things I agree with, some things I don't. But I know that that's because that's who she's being influenced by right now. And that's why I tell people get the context of scripture.
Yeah, exactly. Because people take the scripture and use it for what they, you know, they use their personal beliefs, like Gino Dry Throat Ass Jennings and the rest of J. Brine, Marvin Sapp, Marvin Wine, and all the rest of them goddamn freaks. And I say it what I say. And when somebody keep focusing on the LGBTQIA that don't make them money, they don't finance or feed them, why are you concerned? But like Jay Wilson said, she could be influenced. But in a way, you can also say, you know, that's what they truly feel. They don't know, you know, what they in. Because ain't she supposed to be a lesbian? Or I don't know, Chad.
Exactly.
But anyway.
Exactly. My thing is this. I think people are trying to find their way. And my thing is, I'm not going to try to tab somebody who's trying to find their way, even though I may not agree with that. But let me tell you something. If Ness comes out and be ex-gay, that is her business. But that's a struggle.
Well, just like Steppen, you know, me and Steppen, we cool, but I don't know if he's still. I didn't even know he had a child. That's interesting. But like I said, people gotta find their own.
You got seed. Anybody can have a baby if you got sperm. Yeah. So that don't mean that your sexuality different because you had a baby. I know a lot of babies in children.
Okay, exactly. And my thing is this. Let's pose this question because I'm getting ready to talk about it.
Who started with the gay bashing? Is it the church? Is it the melanated society? Oh, men's supposed to be strong. Men ain't supposed to love another man. Men ain't supposed to do. You don't know what a man's supposed to do. So when they go pop out, their parents or people in the community, your kid, they kid, his kid, that kid. Oh, so it's not the pressures of, oh, now I got to play as I'm so macho because society said so, or because somebody else said so. I don't live up to nobody's standards. I live up to whose standards I choose to live up to. The golden rule is, as long as you know in your heart that you're good and you try to do the best you can for people, that's it. You can't say, oh, I'm not going to feed this person because they living on the street in a cardboard box, but they gay or they a lesbian. But I'm going to feed the straight person. God didn't do that. He blew breath in all of our
a lot of this stuff is Queen Victoria. And a lot of this stuff came with colonialism and a lot of British people forcing their will on other folk, because there were a lot of people in these societies where people who were same gender lover, well, they were usually the shamans. They were usually, because of the duality of who they were. But again, in a biblical sense, solidly, you're not going to get that. And that's why I say you got to look at what was going on, who was going on. They didn't even have words to describe that at that time. But you can't tell people that. And I don't try to argue with folk anymore. Now, let me say this, though. I don't think that God is just all peaches and cream. I believe just like a parent, and I think I said this even with Ness, just like a parent, you got to make sure your child, lady, are you going to hit me?
Okay, she better not. I'm throwing the book down and she better not. Hey,
you got your turn signal on, and these people still speeding up. I'm like, what the hell? What's wrong?
Hey, like these people, they don't need their goddamn license. You're too motherfucking old, lady. Get your ass on the road.
I'm
Child. But yeah, y'all, it is what it is. But if we're gonna have the real conversation, let's have the real conversation. And
I'm not beating up Ness. I think Ness is searching. I think Ness is learning. I think Ness is grappling with her faith and her sexuality, and that's fine. And I mean, that's how she may feel. But I do say that, to continue to research, because people have all gone through that. But anyway, I'm not beating folk up. It is what it is. Let people do what they got.
Yeah, like on your thing, he said, because somebody was trying to come in his chat talking about, oh, you don't like Nets or something about, no, you trying to do something about it. You just want to use it for content. And he was like, I could be generally concerned. So, it get weird. It just get weird. People to mistake things. They don't understand things. And like I told anybody, anything I've said, done, or whatever, come ask me. Don't go to a third party, a second party, because you don't know if that third, second party got a hatred for me.
Yeah, somebody said Ness is going through her Saul Jacob. I think she is going through her Saul to Paul conversion. And that's why you got to learn. And so, again, I give people grace. But, it is what it is. But look, Sparkles, I got to go. I'm up at this office now, so I got to go ahead and get into this office because I don't work.
So, what do y'all think about that? The people having their preference versus, oh, I don't like these type of people. I don't deal with these type of people. I don't know. I just feel like people need to take a step back and look at other people's shoes and situations. You can't judge nobody lest ye be judged. You know how Liz is sitting over there? Oh, one love is an adulterer. How I am a hater is sitting over there. Oh, this one is an adulterer. How everybody's sitting over there. This is adultery. First of all, you got to learn what adultery is, because there's way different forms of adultery. Like there's different forms, different levels of LGBTQIA, different roles, different paths. That's why it's called a rainbow. Nobody has made a robot in here. Now, some of these people look and act like robots. Some of these people think like robots, think that they got all the answers, and nobody walking, breathing, living on this earth has all the answers and they will never have them. Periods. Okay? Exactly. And all of them is fornicating and homongering with each other, making up false witness, false lies, all that shit. Nobody got time for that. So let me get into Eagles Daddy Regals uh live because it's always telling. Because CC Drugs decided to get up here. Oh, well, uh, I was going to say Spook Child. Um, what's his name? St. Louis came up here somebody he don't like black people. He don't deal with black people. He did it. If he chose not to, that's his preference. With dumb buckets like you, I wouldn't deal with black people. Like, what? So let's get into it.
Nancy was getting on to him about being disrespectful to that girl. I got the video, Danielle. Just like I got the video when you allowed Tenneke to put that girl information out on your platform, her parents' information and everything. And you are responsible for her parents being doxxed because you allowed it to happen on your platform. You didn't care nothing about Quay. You used to make videos about that girl, making fun of her weight and everything. I got every single video saved. Even when she confronted you about setting up no edges, not a princess, with Patrina Douglas. You was over there being disrespectful, talking about her. So don't act like that you were Angel. Don't act like that you didn't have a role to play with Quay's stress. You and Yolanda over there trying to act like y'all pitch perfect and y'all didn't have a role in bullying that girl because y'all did. Both of you did. Now you think because you done got into the B sector, now you think that you untouchable. And all you doing is using them people because you trying to get Willie Norwood and Sonia Norwood's attention. Well, I got news for you. They don't claim you and they don't want to be bothered with you. Now, if you want to go to court, fine. You name the court. I got evidence that you've been down here in Missouri. My PI gave me all types of stuff on you. And not only that, but you've been in Dallas too.
Let's get into it, everybody. Fair use commentary.
You're a man of God, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was shade.
So I'm being respectful on your platform, right?
Yeah. So far, yes.
Well, did you see the behavior of Sparkle? Is my behavior on that level?
No, but
Thank you.
she voiced her opinion, but with
Now,
go ahead.
now, Pastor. Here's the thing. I'm talking about me. Now, me, you have no valid information of me ever saying that you was gay. And now that is what you heard. And I never said nothing to you about that. I never did. I'm not about drama and commotion, but I will defend myself. As you should.
That's fair.
Absolutely. Now, Pastor Eagles, I have never said that about you. This is not the first, second, third, fourth, fifth time that I've watched these people say that I've said something about you. And I never did. And I sat in the cut and watched, being patient, I didn't have to come up here, but you're a man of God. So, and then it was the right time to come and see. I'm not like, and you know, as a man of God, right? God is not in the midst of confusion. Correct?
Absolutely not.
At least my God is. My God isn't. Now, about you being them saying that you was a pedophile, I don't believe that. Okay, I know at a time they were saying it, but you never heard me say that you was a pedophile. I never. And you can't say that you heard it. Say.
I've never said that you said that I was a pedophile.
Okay, so let me say this. Now, I'm gonna say this to you. That man, Michael Goss, just sat on your platform and said this. He said, and lied in your sanctuary, in your life, and said that I played a AI of him talking and saying that one love was sex trafficking. Now, you and I both know that's not AI. I guess every other voice that was in there was AI. How do you do that? Because I don't know how to do anything like that. And that's 10 toes down.
You don't. Exactly. Thank you, Lady Blue. She just popped it. So if nobody knows things like Liz talking about Lady Blue is a user, Lady Blue got paid $700 that they gave her. Where are the receipts? You're a judge. You're a lawyer. Where's the receipts? You're a woman. Where's the receipts? You got a niece that I allegedly want dead. Where's the receipts? You gonna suck Spook dick if he don't take out his dog or you don't take out his dog. Where's the receipts? You gonna get Spook kicked out. You gonna get One Love and her underage children kicked out. You gonna come knock Lady Blue out. You gonna fuck me up. Where's the receipts? Well, we got the receipts of you threatening to slice no dumb edges, never a princess face. We got the receipts of you calling her a stupid bitch and that she did attempted murder. So she'd be dumb to go in any fucking courtroom. But that's her dumb ass because she knows everything. She didn't know how to get or keep Spook. She knows that. But anyway, girl, we know that because that's what Martha forward I am.
Whitney Houston, everybody knows.
Okay.
You believe that? Let me ask you a question. You believe that?
Allow Michael up. And then
Hold on, let me say something because I'm gonna drop down because
no.
I don't want this man.
No.
I don't want this man.
Don't run. Because when I see you, it's over with. We going to court, dude. You're a liar. You're a you followed me over here. You're a liar, and I'm gonna destroy you. I'm gonna destroy you in court.
Don't cry.
Hold on. I'm gonna destroy you in court, Danielle.
Hey, we're gonna.
Mark my words. You're a liar, dude. You're a woman beater. Drop them eagles. Drop them eagles. You're a liar. You're a pedo. Palm your pedophile in my face. I'll smack the taste out of your mouth. No, you're a pedo. Drop them eagles. Drop them eagles. No, you a pedo. We got you on video talking about. Okay, hold on.
Okay. Thank you, Lady Blue. You don't lie on your coochie. Exactly. And you had a husband. And you have something that you birthed out that loved you. Okay? Period. But anyway, let's continue. And I don't want to trigger you. If you get triggering, you can exit anytime. But yeah, these people are such fucking liars. And we gonna pop the shit out of them every moment.
Going back and forth. Okay. Now I'm going to unmute both of you. And then we're going to see if we can have a conversation.
I don't want to have no conversation.
Now, let me say this to Danielle, to Brandon, to Liz, to her so-called quote-unquote niece, to No Truth, and any motherfucking body else. Danielle had a part in Whitney Houston's demise. Danielle had a part in Whitney Houston's demise. Danielle dick dyking loving, jailbird, coke dealing, crack dealing, using, selling, sniffing brown had a part in Whitney fucking Elizabeth Houston's demise, bitch. Now what's tea?
Yeah, this dude had 3 hours. This dude had 3 hours on his live. This is my time. You had your 3 hours on your live stream. This is my time. Why did you follow me over here? Why did you follow me over here, Danielle? Why did you follow me over here? Nah. Eagles, don't you see how he followed me over here, don't you?
Confusion.
You see how he followed me over here, don't you, Eagles? This is his tactic. This is a tactic. This is a tactic. This is a tactic. Why did you follow me over here, Danielle? You had 3 hours on your platform, Danielle. Why did you follow me over here? Brother Eagles, you know this man is a deceptive liar, right? He had 3 hours on his platform. This man, look at him. Look at him over here cursing. Look at him over here cursing. You don't have no respect for the pastor.
Can I have
You're gonna follow me? You're gonna follow me over here.
Calm down, muchachos.
Okay, dude, I'm gonna slap the hell out of you when I see you. Watch me. I'm gonna slap the hell out of you. Hell ain't a cuss word. Hell ain't a cuss word. See, Eagles, can you drop this dude? Can you drop this dude? Eagles, can you drop this dude? Eagles, platform.
And you, so I can talk with him for a few minutes, and then I'll drive.
Yeah, I'll let you talk to this piece of garbage because he ain't nothing but a liar.
Don't go anywhere.
No, I ain't going nowhere because I know what he's trying to do. He a slick devil. I know what he's trying to do, but I'm gonna mute up. He gonna get that work done.
Thank you, Pastor Eagle. Thank you. Now, Pastor Eagle. Now, this man said, I threatened him and did all that. So, what's good for the goose is good for the gander, right? So, you just threatened to slap me, right? But I'm not.
Say that again.
This man said, I threatened him and did all that. So, what's good for the goose is good for the gander, right? So, you just threatened to slap me, right? But I'm not worried about that.
That's not a threat. That's not a threat. That's a promise. That's not a threat. It's a promise.
Okay.
Why did you come follow me over here? Ain't that stalking?
Let me say something.
Isn't that stalking? Yes or no?
Hold on.
You a slick devil. See, I know what you trying to do, Danielle. You a devil. You a slick devil, dude.
I don't seem slick. It seems like I'm trying to get some words out and you trying to deflect. That's what it's.
I ain't trying to deflect nothing, but you're gonna get smacked in your mouth. You're gonna get smacked in your mouth. I know that. Wait until I see you in court. Wait until I see you.
There you go. He's threatening on your platform.
That's why you came over here. That's why you came over here.
Let me say this, Pastor Eagle. I'm not that type, right? But let me say this, Pastor Eagle. I'm not that type. But this is what I'm saying. When people get on your platform and make threats, say if I just struck your page for that. You see what I'm saying?
Like we got you making threats. Like we got you making threats.
You on this man's channel, gang.
We got video of you threatening people with firearms.
Channel.
We got you threatening people with firearms.
Be respectful of the man's channel.
You don't tell me what to do. You don't tell me what to do. You ain't my slave master. We got video of you threatening people with firearms, sir.
And I got a video with you just saying you would slap me, sir. Yeah, I did. You saying that you would blow my head off. I got that.
I got video of you talking about sending people that want love house too. Predator.
For gang.
Then why you had 3 hours on your platform. You're a manipulator. No, you cut the crap. Why you come over here? No, you cut the crap.
Now here we go. Now let me say this.
Now we talking to a coward.
Say.
Okay, go ahead, Pastor. What you got to say?
What do you have to say? What do you
Coming over here being disruptive, starting to get ridiculous.
You won't let me speak.
You had 3 hours on your platform. You did a lot of talking for 3 hours.
I'm gonna tell you something. This is called YouTube. That means that people can go anywhere they want on YouTube.
It's called stalking because you're a stalker.
Well,
like you proud your, you stalk one love. Who the one stalk one love children on social media? You do. Who the one be in and out of Dallas? You do. Who the one be in and out of Dallas? You do.
Okay, everybody needs to stop because this is not getting in anywhere. It's not.
That's why he came over here, to be disruptive.
Pastor Eagle, I work in Dallas. I work in Dallas.
How did you know she was out of town then? I got the receipt. You knew she was out of town, fool.
First of all, have you said you're going to DDT one love or woman? Whether it's a trans woman, a natural woman, a biological woman, a bisexual woman, of anything, you shouldn't be nowhere near where this lady is. Just like Liz made a threat that she's coming to New York. You have no reason to be in New York. You could mail or Western Union, Cash App, or whatever, no edges, the money. So, like I said, play games, win prizes. And I ain't saying no more. Period. Win handcuff prizes. Period.
Who the one stalk one love? Not Dallas. So why are you with me? And she ain't got
work in Dallas?
Dallas.
I work in Dallas. Don't be.
You're a dope fiend. Your mammy a dope fiend. Your mammy a dope fiend.
I work in Dallas.
Your mammy's a dope. Get off this man's platform. You had 3
Hold on.
Don't say that she ain't gonna mess.
In Dallas.
Nancy ain't got nothing to do with this. Don't put Nancy in your mess.
Dallas.
Keep Nancy's name out your mouth.
In Dallas.
You work in Des Moines, Iowa.
I do not work in Des Moines. I work.
Here's what I'm going to do. Drop your boat. Here's what I'm going to do. Is I'm choosing to have a conversation with him. Give me a few minutes to have a conversation with him.
What? I'm slick. You got on this man platform and said you would slap me. But you go back in the past constantly talking about the same thing.
And y'all do the same thing. So what's the tea? But anyway, let's get into
it. And cloud chasing, that's the type of person he is.
But let's get into it.
What he's continued on doing. Now, and you should have been intervening instead of encouraging these people to behave.
Intervene, and things went straight to hell.
Well, how did you try to intervene? Hold on, excuse me. How did you try to intervene? But you know what this woman has done, and what she's continued on doing. You know what that other person has done and continue on just doing, and that thing, what he's done and what he's continued on doing.
Now, I've been mute. I haven't said anything. But it's the content. It's the constant irritation, the constant picking and agitation that they use. But you all keep calling me a pedo, though. You all keep calling me a pedo. You all keep saying that I have SA children and this. Have I called you? You said what? Did she call you one? Have I called in the chat? But you've been over there in the chat. See, here's the thing. There's too much hip hop going on because you all want to be over there and let people drag each other. But then you all come for me, and I've done nothing to nobody but tried to squash a lot of this stuff. And then I end up being called a pedo and all of this. And people want to come and get my license and stuff. I didn't call you a pedo, first of all. And I think that you have encouraged this wholeheartedly because you, as a man of God, should have stopped it. You called me Jezebels, you called me hoes. Sir, you don't know me. I didn't call you a hoe. I said Jezebel. And say my niece, say things about my niece. Could you say hello? Because you say hi. Just say hi. Hi. Okay. You said, "Am I God?" Oh no. Hey, I made my point clear. I made my point absolutely clear. I appreciate you having me on the platform. Again, if I said anything to offend you, I would apologize. So, but I do want to say something. I appreciate it. I want to say something. Now, I want you to sit back and watch how they slander and cuss us out. Disrespect. For weeks, and we don't respond. Well, see, I'm not even on like that anymore because I really have a life outside of this. Right. So I see, I don't see what's going on. Okay. So here's my thing. Whatever's going on between you all, I just need you all to keep it between you and them. If I let them come and speak on my platform, still take that issue up with them and not with me. Because I've really done nothing to anybody on here. So here's what it is. If you don't have any final if you have any final words, you can say that. I appreciate you having me up. Thank you, Pastor Eva. Thank you for coming, Sheila. And thank you to Miss Liz that came up. I appreciate that. You're welcome. Peace. You're welcome. Okay, hold on.
It's very interesting, Liz. I wish Miss Liz, since she got so much to say, now everybody's so holy. Everybody's so.
How did I encourage you, Yolanda? Wait, hold on. Yolanda,
hell no. Don't let this goddamn transvestite up here, please. Because she can play like she got a husband. She can play like she got a husband all she wants to. I got a real husband.
Priscilla, if you in the chat, get Yolanda out of here. 3 hours. 3 hours.
And now she just want to show up after hold on, St. Louis, hold on. After me and the dog went over there when Trees got punk ass and a whole FBI record. Okay? I was the one. Me and the dog. Let's get into it. And the only reason you got mad at Goody is because Goody rocks with us. Y'all don't know anything. Y'all, and let me correct you, St. Louis, ain't none of these people beef sector. Okay? I came into the beef sector tearing this up. Me and Ness was fighting, and we know they don't know how to be sector work. The clown, their god, okay? Because he was the one who started with the Eagles pedophile. Everybody's an pedophile. Everybody's gay. Everybody's a lesbian, but don't want to be seen. Okay? And Liz, let's get to you, Miss Mississippi. Oh, I'm Maynard's daughter. I don't give a damn about you. I don't give a damn about Maynard. And I will get Venus Taylor up here. One of the families that you took all that money from, because it was 29 of them and possibly more. So let's ask you some questions. I see you jump down like when the cops came and you're supposed to be a lawyer. Let's not forget now, we're going to light it up with facts. Now, Danielle, let's get to it. Okay, I did have respect for you until you came up 3 o'clock in the morning slandering my husband. Okay? I did have respect for you until you called Eagles or associated Eagles with PDF. Because you said it. Then you came and took it back. Then that scary avatar clown came and stamped on it. Just like he did with St. Louis. Just like he did with me. Just like he did with UP. Just like he did with a slew of people. Same stuff with Room Shaker. Because I get to her on my channel. Okay? Period. UP ain't lied about Nathan. That's why, Liz, you just as fast as you jumped down, you jumped up there trying to, and let's get this straight. Miss, I never said nothing about your niece. Besides, I don't know your niece. Didn't know you had a niece. You brought your niece into this equation. And the man you were chasing and still chasing, just like Brandon, a.k.a. Yolanda, and the rest of them, they're supposed to be married and this, that, and the third. Okay? You brought your niece into this situation. Okay? Because I don't believe you got one, just like he said, since you on the phone with him every day and every other day, but y'all can't get him on that platform. Make it make sense. Let's tell some facts today. And Yolanda, first of all, you're nobody. You will always be nobody. And y'all do pay for subscribers, which is against YouTube policies. Let's get into it. I ain't never paid for a subscriber.
Never had it.
I had 800 by my damn self on my second channel when you had to get 1,000. And I let it all go because of Sharon's failures. Okay? I get mine from the mud. Just like I did with hip hop. See, Diddy, you ain't no celebrity. I don't care if you tie yourself to the damn Pope. You're not a celebrity. I'm on the inside. Y'all are on the outside. And that ain't shade. That's the facts. Liz, you lied and said I said to mutilate your niece. I don't know your niece. Ma'am. You're chasing a California man for 6,000 years. He don't want you. He don't want Chandel. He don't want Yolanda. He wanted who he got. Y'all are jealous, envious, death tolls. And see, did you can get up here, oh God, and all this. We don't serve that ancestor witchcraft spirit that you serve, sir. Okay? And as far as St. Louis getting up here and having his preference, you got a preference too. Didn't Liz get up here and slander the Mexicans? Oh, they can't do nothing but clean my house. You think they took a liking to that? Because I'm fond and friendly with a lot of them. Okay? Now get back up here as fast as you jumped down, Liz. You started all this stuff back in January. Ain't nobody lying on you. That's what you do. Because you're a chaos demon, just like when Esty was on St. Louis platform. Oh, it's too much forgiveness over here. So you want to talk about God and hypocrisy? See, Diddy, start with the in-house. Because let's check the facts. Liz and that scary, wet Texas bum clown put out your record first. Okay? That's the facts. That's the facts, the Fendi facts.
Fendi?
Then
Facts.
no, y'all got up there slandering Eagles like another content creator did that passed my information behind the scenes, which y'all all can get in trouble for. Just like that fat tug of board over there, thinking she innocent and slick. She's not, because we know you paid her behind the scenes. Thirst the bucket, just like you paid the rest of them behind the scenes. And let me say this, I do give Shandell kudos, because at least she had the guts as a woman to apologize. Because like I said, like I told my sergeant, because I'm very well acquainted with the whole police department, and they got all of y'all information. Okay? Because like I said, and I told them, and you can call and ask them, anybody breathing can get put down. Period. When you violate somebody's First or Second Amendment rights, they got a chance to do whatever they need to. Period. And y'all been talking about, oh, C. Diddy, I'm going to come and I am going to get somebody to bust in One Love's house and do all this to her underage kids. Since you want to talk about Liz, oh, my niece. We didn't know your niece. And I'm inclined to believe, Spook, that you don't have a niece. Okay? Let's talk some facts.
Thought they used some not very nice language. Okay, so he's talking about Spook Media TV. That was today. Okay, proceed. Okay, so when he said Shaggy Do, he was talking about Eagle.
No, he wasn't talking about Eagles. He said One Love. He said short, shaggy, do, bitch, side is what he said. Short, shaggy, do, bitch, side is what he said. And like I said, was she a bitch before or after the $300? Was she a bitch when you supposed to be the man, but you acted more like the bitch by not even having decency to get or give Angelique's child money? She should be a woman and get her own child money. One Love didn't birth that child. It's not One Love's responsibility for that child. Okay? That's why she don't have that child. Okay? Maybe Liz can help with that, since she seemed to want to help with everything that she created. And like I said, I would advise you motherfuckers to stay away from a courtroom, because y'all really gonna be embarrassed soon as you step in one. But that's y'all choice. Let's continue. Fair use commentary.
Testing 1, 2, 3. All right. Everybody, good evening.
Okay, so before I play the rest of it, first of all, he made a threat on me right there. First of all, I'm going to say it right here on this platform. I am not nobody's hired hitman. That's number one. Number two, if you felt that your life was threatened, sir, why didn't you report it to the police? Why didn't you report it to the police, Danielle? I was never by that person's house, and I'm going to clear this up before I proceed. In 2023, I believe it was, I was getting emails from a Nope Cybot. Okay? I didn't know it was Tony Harvin at the time. I thought it was the other individual that I was having problems with at the time. Okay? This Nope Cybot kept threatening me in emails. I said, okay, since you making all these threats, I'm going to come down there to your state, bring your husband, and we can have a discussion at the gym, at the Planet Fitness, and I'm going to show him all the emails. Now, at the time, I thought that the individual was behind the Nope Sidebot account until I found out through a third party that it was somebody else. What were you about to say, Eagles?
No, I was just agreeing with him.
Okay, so I found out through another source that Tony Harvin was the individual that had emailed me under the name Noob Sidebot and was making me think that it was her that was doing the emailing when it was him. Also, Sparkle could testify to this because Tony Harvin came in Sparkle's chat one time under that same profile, Noob Sidebot, with a Mortal Kombat logo. Okay? That person kept emailing me, threatening me. I thought it was the other individual. I went down to Texas. Yes, I did. I never went to that person's house. I went to the Planet Fitness at a public place. Why did I choose Planet Fitness? Because one, there's witnesses, and two, it was a public place. So that way couldn't no lies be told. That I did this, I said that, I did this, because there's cameras and it is a public place. I never went to her house, never went by her house, didn't go inside of her house. You, on the other hand, sir, have been in Dallas, Texas. You said it on this platform that you've been by there. I have audio where you have talked about having Angel lay hands on this individual. You talked about sending crackheads to that person's home. Do you want me to proceed? Because I'm starting to get agitated again. You want me to proceed?
Yeah, you can continue if you want.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, of course, because it's important because he's making more threats. Don't take my word for it. Listen for it yourself. And excuse the language. Because he's about to use some not very nice language.
Anybody that's walked you to. Tell them I said that. Tell them I said fuck is wrong with you. Tell them I said that.
Okay, so he's talking about Spook Media TV. That was today. Okay, proceed.
Get your bitch ass about the bushes. Bring your ass about the bushes. Like you see your little half-head ass down back there. Bring your bitch ass about the bushes, nigga. Bring your ass about the bushes. If you gonna go inside, or you gonna be over there on that goddamn short shag having ass bitch, Shaggy Doo.
Okay, so when he said Shaggy Doo, he was talking about Eagles. You want me to proceed, brother? Because this is your platform. You want me to proceed? Okay, all right. Let me know when you want me to stop to do commentary. All right.
You gonna be on Shaggy Doo. So, you lying on buses? It's like some kind of memory, a name you tell, wait on me, because I will knock your motherfucking shit back.
Now, first of all, that's a threat to the U.S. Army, officials, government. See, that's why he's on the government watch list. And why Donald Trump knows exactly who you are, knows exactly who your mother is, knows exactly who a lot of these people are. Okay? Because you're reckless. Yeah, she's a weirdo girl. Lady Blue, I wouldn't even play that whole no attention because she weird. She ain't produced shit yet because she ain't got shit to produce. And bitch, anything I ever said about your niece, I stand on, ho. Because I said you putting your niece out there can get her, God forbid, unalived and anything else is what the fuck I said, bitch. Okay, Liz Jackson? While you agitate and keep tagging and agitating people, but want to sit around, oh, everybody's tagging and poking and doing this to me. Shut the fuck up, you fat dead bitch. Anyway.
To my knowledge, I haven't, it'd be, 2 years since Spook hasn't been on YouTube? To my knowledge, I don't even know if he's even on YouTube. If he is, that's his business. I don't got nothing to do with that. But I'm showing people that this man has a pattern of threatening people. I'm going to keep playing because he's about to make more threats. Don't take my word for it. I can even send Eagles the video so he can send it to who needs to get it, and you'll see the date when the threat was made. So I'm gonna let the video play. Keep listening.
You think you ain't got no airplane in the back, nigga? I will make sure that shit won't happen again. You can't get no vitamin E, ain't no vitamin E, ain't no milk, ain't none of that gonna help you, nigga. Now get your big ass up out the bushes and stop playing with this lady on ass, nigga. Because you fucking with a dying breed, nigga, dying breed, nigga.
Okay, so when he said about effing with the lady talking about Liz, and then he kind of threw some shade at the clown too. Y'all gonna hear that too. He low key threw some shade on the same person that he called his mentor. So I'm just showing the public that this guy's a snake. He will turn on his own people.
Okay, now, what was he saying about Liz?
Oh, he was defending Liz. Said Spook needs to check her side, or is he gonna be on your side? Meaning you were the individual that he called that name to. So
what does Spook have to do with me? Spook has never come up and have not stood in defense of me.
So that's what I'm saying. This dude is a crackhead. So you want me to continue playing it?
Manic episode is really sending him spiraling out of control.
Exactly. Exactly. Now you see that me, Sparkle, and other people not lying about this dude. So I'm gonna continue to play it. Let me know when you're ready for me to stop it.
I ain't never been a stranger to danger, nigga. That part. That hard, nigga. What you talking about? Get off like that. Pause it. Pause it. St. Louis.
Hold on. You said what?
I was saying pause it. What the hell? Okay. See, this is the type of freaky, weird shit that I'm talking about. You getting hard over what? You know what? This is why.
Disgusting.
I don't deal with low class people. That's just plain old. Y'all feel like y'all can say what you want about somebody else, and when somebody hasn't said anything to you, you still keep their name in your mouth. And I'm trying to understand why when I come on here every now and then, upload my stuff and keep it going. Now, I wish Spook would come back out and tear his ass all the way up and out of his chest. Because he doing too much. You can proceed. That's nasty as hell. What the hell?
I'm getting my tongue tied. The sheriff told me, he said if he comes on your property, Mr. Dawson, you have every right to defend yourself. If he goes to your mother's place and you are there, you have a right to defend your mother. And I told him, I said, this is how this guy talks. I said, this is the reason why. I told all my neighbors, if anything happens to me, let the authorities know that this man did something to me. Because where I live in we have a neighborhood watch program where everybody look out for everybody's house. So like if I'm not home, my neighbor will call me and say, hey, Mike, I noticed that there was so-and-so going on at your house. I thought you might want to know, blah, blah, blah. That's how we look after each other in the neighborhood that I live in. So we watch out for each other. I live in a really quiet, beautiful neighborhood. And as a matter of fact, there's a couple of houses in my neighborhood that actually won the beautification award. So like we look out for each other. And that's one thing I love about my neighborhood. It's like I can count on my neighbors to let me know if they see this dude at my place of residence, that they will call me first, then they will call the police. You
Right.
see what I'm saying? So you want me to proceed?
Yes.
Okay, let me know when you're ready for me to stop. All right, so he's still talking about Spook TV Media. Right, proceed.
Bring your bitch ass up out the mercy, nigga. Bring your bitch ass out the mercy, nigga. Right now. Right now, you like okay. Right now, you playing home. You need to come out the bushes and tell that. You playing home. You playing home.
Let me pause this and say this now. Now, Wildebeest is up there encouraging this behavior.
Mm-hmm.
And instead of her saying, oh, and that other one, Hargrove, I'm going to get to her too because she was running her mouth. I'm going to tell y'all the story about her, what John, I get to that in a minute. Now, instead of Wildebeest telling him, hey, you can't be making no threats, they sitting up there encouraging him and laughing at this man threatening people. But yet and still though, they're the victims though, right? And see, I was at the courthouse when that part came up. I said, ooh, you did exactly what I wanted you to do. Pastor, you should have saw me. I was jumping for joy. Not literally, but he did what I wanted him to do. So I can show the court, this is what I'm dealing with on a daily basis with this guy. And I'm going to say why I was there. I was there because I'm getting a restraining order. I'm applying to get a restraining order on this dude. Remember when I told you I have a PI, Pastor? The man has been through my area. Not what I said, it's what the PI came back and gave me the report. Now, you can't say it's a lie, Danielle, because I know your plate number. I know your VIN number. I know the color vehicle you've been in. The PI even got you at the gas station near where I live at. What are you doing near the Love's truck stop near my neighborhood? Please come back on the live and explain that, sir. Well, when was I last there? Not that long ago. Not that long ago you were in the gray pickup truck. Not that long ago. And don't try to lie and say that my PI is cheating me out of money. Because I paid good money for this service. And it's not cheap either. You want me to go ahead and proceed? Yes. Because he's going to continue making threats. All right, let me go ahead. Let me know when you're ready for me to stop. Okay. Oh, you heard that? He said that the clown is scared. He said that Snoop got the clown scared. Hey, clown, are you listening to this? Because this is the same person who you defend, right? Now, I also got another clip of him throwing shade at you, too. Clown, are you there? Want me to go ahead? Yes. All right.
Bring your bitch ass out the mercy, nigga. Right now. Right now, you like okay. Right now, you playing home. You need to come out the bushes and tell that. You playing home. You playing home. You got the truth to do something. You playing home. You playing home. You playing home. You ain't playing home. Don't be a guy. I'm straight out the trenches. I'm out the trenches. It's like I can talk here and walk away. He said, hey, BJ, come on out of the kind of club, because I ain't coming on that shit right. I ain't coming on that shit right. It's not come out. It's not come out. Take your ass up out the country. Stop playing temper gun, short brain. Stop doing that. He's going to get that stuff out the way. And we know. See, what's still where you can stand on here with us and just tell you ain't look everybody else. Because you ain't out there, and shut up. You ain't got nothing. Shut up.
You know how disrespectful he is?
Yeah, very. But he
this was today. Now you don't mind me playing all of this on your platform.
I ain't worried about them. I wish they would.
I know. I'm talking about because I don't want nobody in the chat. Like you know how people in the chat do. This is important because this dude was making threats. This dude was making threats, and I felt it was my duty to screen record it because it's important. Because they'll go back and they'll try to cut certain parts out. And you know me, Eagles, I'm quick when it comes to screen recording. I will record stuff quick.
Yes.
So you want me to proceed?
Proceed.
All right.
With Crips, keep over there talking. I ain't coming on that shit, right? It's gonna come out. It's gonna come out. So get your ass up out the bushes. Stop playing attention to that short brain. Stop doing that. You just gonna get your ass up out the bushes. Hell, what up? So it's good words. You just stand on here with one thing, but tell you ain't gonna get anybody else. Cause you don't have to turn up. You ain't got nothing. Shut up. Shut up.
Okay, that's Fargrove running her mouth. All right, keep going.
Yeah, bro.
I only got one word, sir. That's all. That's what I said. Yeah.
Okay, that's the girl, dead girl, running her mouth. Let me keep going.
I have a lawyer, my lawyer. My lawyer, don't say what my lawyer gonna have. I say what my lawyer gonna have, what your lawyer gonna have. My lawyer, you know me, sometimes you gonna say, I'm talking about that bitch, you ain't in there. You have to tell you what your lawyer, my lawyer gonna do. My lawyer is gonna have the text message between her lives. My lawyer is gonna have you talking about your husband got PhD and all of that. My lawyer is also going to have all the fake checks that you put up on your library. My lawyer is going to have fake checks too. The numbers on the line. You know what I'm saying? My lawyer is going to have the charges that you got. You know what I'm talking about? All that type of shit. My lawyer is going to have all that you got. That money laundering you had going on too. You think when you think my lawyer is going to have you on there coming out down there what he told me to do.
Let me know when you're ready for me to stop it. If you want to offer commentary or if you want me to offer commentary.
You can keep going. That's what I was supposed to do, right? That's what you know you're going. My lawyer gonna have. My lawyer gonna have first shot. Shout him out. What your lawyer gonna have me doing? No, let me ask you since you want that talking, since you got lips. Tell me what your lawyer gonna talk about. You don't have the audio of you and Michael over there arguing and all of that, and you talking about Michael was fucking you, and then Michael coming back saying she was trafficking children and all of that. And
Never said that. Never said that lady was trafficking children. Never, ever said that.
You see that they over there stealing my phrases, right?
Exactly.
You're calling me Scooby when I'm the first one that said that y'all got Scooby snacks over there for Boss Helmet, Profit, Reed, right? All right, no originality. Okay, keep it going.
All right.
Right? What are you gonna have?
Let me do commentary on that. Sir, I got the recording. Have the audio where you said that this woman was out of state, that's what Stephen had told you. I have the audio of you making the threat on her children, just like we all have heard you talk about putting your private parts on other people's children's foreheads. Okay? You also gonna make a reference about your private area again in this audio that they finna hear. These are not my words. These are your words. By thy words you're justified, and by thy words you shall be condemned. These are your words. All right? All right. We'll go from there.
What did your client say? My client said that he was good to him. What was the client say? She said that you gave him $200 because of his platform, and she was good to him. And so I'm going to say, why did you give him $200? Because she said that she was good to him. Well, why did you give him $200? My client said, it doesn't matter because she wants it back. That's all my client said that this was going to come through. They was going to say, so why did you give him $200, huh? Well, my client said because she was good to him and she liked his content and she felt that she was donating it to him and his girlfriend. And they didn't want the money, but so she said, go ahead and give it to their daughter. So the judge is going to say, well, you got that money, donating that money to him, right? Right. So throw that out. That has nothing to do with what's going on. But right here, we're hearing this lady say, we're hearing this lady say, there is a message. Can you pause that?
Now you heard him dox spook name or what he think is spook name. He heard the Tim name. He said, yeah, and then Tim is gonna say, so you gotta listen real carefully. Tim is gonna say, how you know who the fuck what's her name is? How you know what the fuck Spook is gonna say if Spook will even be there? Exactly, she's a weirdo. Girl, don't pay that hoe no attention. Cause I want her to get up in it because they sure gonna ask her, where's that $700 once I ass gets subpoenaed? They gonna ask you, where's that $700, ma'am? With your lying fat sloppy ass. Why do you have 200 burner phones, ma'am, on your profile? I mean on your community board. Why did you participate in drug trafficking, ma'am, with this psycho drug using crackhead clown? Why was Yolanda and Chandel the notorious criminals of life? Why were they affiliated and heard laughing and encouraging this? Okay? So it's all gonna get down in court, bitch. Why you talking fuck shit? Okay? Anyway, so, and then you don't tell nobody what the fuck to say. I don't know who the fuck you think you are. Yeah, girl, oh, so stupid. Talk about something. And one love, if you want to tap in, you can. And then want to talk about, well, my lawyer's gonna say, your lawyer's gonna say, you don't know what the fuck them lawyers are gonna say. You're not a lawyer. That whorebag is not a lawyer. That dead motherfucking child loving racist rapist ain't no motherfucking lawyer. Tell his punk bitch butch looking ass to come out the motherfucking bushes and come tap my motherfucking link. You scary punk, white, dead, rashy, potato face looking bitch. Before Spook could come out of anywhere, why don't he come the fuck out? But anyway, let me get to this real quick. And then I gotta get out of because I gotta go get me something to drink. If one love want to tap in, she can. If she don't, anybody else want to tap in, they can. I want to play a little snippet of this, and I'll probably finish it when I come back because I gotta run out real quick. But like I said, the only reason these fucktards got mad, criminal Chandel, criminal Yolanda, criminal all the rest of these motherfuckers, is because they, okay, they are mad They are mad because. Oh, let me look at this song. Hold on. Somebody sent me something. What? Child, these people hitting their parents. Baby by she other than the last thing she hit. But anyway, these people got issues, child. Let's get into it. Shout out to JP.
Good evening, everyone. Jason Paul coming back at you with another video. How y'all doing tonight? I'm doing this video. It's on another individual who has also been known to stalk and harass people. And this is for fair use under the copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowances made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips to balance in favor of fair use. Now, this individual that I'm doing a video on, I'm about to play an old live when she was on here exposing someone else who proclaims that she's an attorney. And I'm just going to describe about how these people are nothing but flip-floppers. And this person was on my brother's channel known as St. Louis. So here we go, folks. I'm about to play this clip. You listen for yourself. This is for the audience only, not for them. Check it out.
I don't know y'all. Okay, all right. So I would never have anything bad to say about you guys. Can you hear me? Yeah, I can hear you. I just had my mic on mute. I think that's a lot. Sorry. So that's what I was like. I don't even know these people. She's messaged her, and I've never talked to her outside of YouTube. I don't know what happened. So I haven't, but she's miserable. That bitch is miserable. Like I told Sleepy. Sleepy want to drop me because she want to focus on Dion. But I'm going to get to Uppity crackhead ass in a minute. But you can drop St. Louis down. I want you to keep going. Let's see your booty. But yeah, that's horrible and that's sad that she's going around this app causing problems with people. But I don't even know you. I've never said anything bad about you. I don't have a gang of troll accounts. I don't.
Now here we go. She's had problems with the attorney, the false attorney, who's known as Liz. But you know, she's a flip-flopper because 1 minute she's not cool with her, but now she's cool with her. So what's the mystery here? The mystery here is they're just nothing but flip-floppers. 1 minute they're against this person, and the other minute they're good buddy best friends. But she was on my brother's platform. She said she had nothing against him. But once she teams up with them, she flip-flops. She flipped on him, and now she's making up a bunch of lies about him and other people. So I'm going to play some more of the video here. Let me find it.
And she does have a bunch of troll accounts. She can lie to the hell come out. Baby, did not say the shit, and he ain't lying.
My second video here.
Oh, you can see that?
This one is about another person who called.
Oh, look at this dumb bitch. Look at this dumb bitch. Bitch, get your ugly ass. Hold on. You raggedy bitch. I don't give a fuck what administrator, bitch. I don't give a fuck if your ass was the administrator of the court, bitch. What the fuck you will not do, you Jackson, Mississippi disease pussy, bitch. Will not motherfucking lie on me. Talk about what the fuck I said about your non-existent niece, bitch. I don't know you. I don't know that little girl. I know you probably paid her or whatever the fuck you did, bitch. We need proof that you gave Lady Blue $700, bitch. We need proof that you motherfucking birthed anything out your pussy. We need proof, bitch, that your mother wasn't a jump off whore to Maynard Jackson, bitch. Get your fucking dying ass up here, bitch. You and your dick sucking ass motherfucking under $100 petty larceny, motherfucking speeding ticket, cocaine using or drug paraphernalia using ass brother. Get the fuck up here. Let's go, bitch. Your mama's angry, sir. Cause she got rid of the fucking demon seed known as you. That's what's angry, bitch. Okay? Your pussy is angry cause spook dick will never be in it, bitch. That's who is we. Now who are you, whore? You're really angry. Cause I ain't angry. I'm imaginative. Let's imagine that you didn't motherfucking have 200 burner phones, which your ass is gonna be locked up for the drug trafficking, for the drug selling, you, Yolanda, and Chandel, regarding that drug trafficker posing as he's working. If you're in Des Moines, Iowa, what the hell are you doing in Texas? And that is a known drug trafficking state, beach. Okay? Let's get into it. Yeah, it does help your retarded ass. Cause they still gonna dig up how you went off on Spook. Talking about, oh, you're in a cult. You're in California, but you never been there. You know, he never got to taste your rotten motherfucking insides, bitch. But I bet you got to taste One Loves, honey. I bet you got to taste One Loves, honey. And that scarf made your ass barf, didn't it? That scarf made you barf, didn't it, bitch? How do you know? How do you know? How do you know that I'm a gay-ass seasoned citizen? How do you know that you're not going down? How do you know that you're not messing with federal officers, bitch? How do you know, whore? Bye, hoe. Bye, ho. Get your dick sucking ass out of here, bitch. Cause you can't do shit but tag and antagonize people. And make sure you get your screenshots and screen recordings. Thank you, whore. Okay? Now that's Yolanda disowning your fuck ass. You're nasty non-administrator of the courts. How the fuck you an administrator of the courts, bitch, when they got motherfucking what's the name out in your ass? How you administrative of the courts? No, you're worried about the wrong thing, sir. You're worried about California dick you'll never touch. California dick that you'll never touch, bitch. That your so-called fake-ass brother will never touch, bitch. What's your tea? What's your fucking tea, sir? Exactly, One Love. Throw the fuck off, just like her mama threw her ass out that casket, bitch. Threw her ass out that casket, not baby basket. Okay? And left you by your grandmother, just like the same skank that you motherfucking protected. But let's get into it. I want you to hear your own words. How you said the bitch is crazy, but trying to unalive her baby daddy when she found out that he loves dick more than he loves her stankin' ass clit. Okay, bitch? Did your mama fuck him, bitch? Did she fuck him while she was getting fucked by your yagged ass daddy? Who loved to get dick by the motherfucking kids, bitch? Where's the money, whore? Cause he gave it all to you. Cause he knew he couldn't be the father he should have been, bitch. Where's the money, whore? Did you fuck him? You didn't fuck him. You didn't fuck him, skank. You didn't, bitch. Now, what's the tea? They gonna ask y'all them drug questions. I hope that you, Yolanda, and Chandel, bony motherfucking non-domestic violence ass can answer that shit. Okay? Now, if you ain't hitting this fucking link, somebody do the honors and sell this bitch back down to Mississippi, tricking and trafficking. And bitch, I wouldn't even be proud to represent Mississippi. Do you know what the fuck that place look like? Since you an administrative and you can't take half of your money and put it down to fix up them buildings and shit, but you bragging about Jackson, Mississippi? Bitch, please. Huh? No, you want to hurt yourself, bitch. Cause I don't know you, ho. How the fuck can I hurt a ghost? You're scared to show a camera. Show a camera, bitch. You're scared to show a camera. How the fuck can I hurt you? Bitch, you gonna sound crazy. And you can say the motherfucking administrative courts and all that law shit you think you talking about, minding his business. Look at you harassing my baby again. Look at you, sick bitch. Now who needs the anger man? Where's Spook? Don't ask where's Gene, bitch. Where's Spook? Gene minding his fucking business. Where's Spook? He ain't in your pussy. He ain't licking your pussy. Where's Spook? The same when you went manic and crying over. I'm looking at your nasty ass dead insides, bitch. That's what I'm looking at. Your dead insides. So, and thank you for all this evidence, you stupid bitch, because you don't work for shit. Essie already annihilated you and said, bitch, as soon as your fake ass step in Georgia, you're getting knocked, bitch. You're getting knocked. Now, are you looking at me or are you looking at the ground, bitch? Are you looking at me or are you looking at the ground where Essie left your motherfucking ass? Where you motherfucking threatened Lady Blue, threatened One Love, threatened myself, threatened the unalive Spook's dog, bitch. So which court we going in which day, bitch? I sure did ask you to leave. You heard me ask you to leave, bitch. Well, actually, I didn't. I told you to come the fuck up here, you scary punk bitch, because I know you're not hitting the camera. You fat damn ogre. I know you're not hitting the camera, bitch. Because you too scary to do that. I'm supposed to be so bona fide. Oh, see, Daddy? Yeah, I take Miss Lee. Why you ain't standing up and fucking Miss Lee? Miss Leah, they kicked my top teeth out, Miss Leah. But why I ain't standing up fucking you, Miss Leah? Miss Leah, my dick too little for you, Miss Leah. Shut the fuck up, bitch. The fuck out of here. Go get your boyfriend, C. Diddy, the trafficker. That's what you do. Yeah, this is a public platform, bitch. Why don't you go live, ho? Maybe I'll come over to your shit and play in your playground, skank. Maybe I'll come in your shit and play in your playground, skank. Maybe that's what I'll do. Lady Blue, can you annihilate this bitch? Send on that one night train express since the skank don't want to motherfucking come to civil rest. She always talking about, oh, we need to have some forgiveness. Oh my God. Eagles, I think you should be the one to do it and turn right around in the next sentence. I think you encouraged this and I think you did this. No, bitch, you mad because you couldn't get your pussy licked. Licked. And you'll never get it licked by Rico, the man that left you at the buffet. Did you tell Shalonda? That's what we gonna call her. Shalonda. Did you tell your two drag queen sisters, Shalonda, about that? Where Rico left you at the buffet, bitch, crying, paid for nothing. Ate all your food and paid for nothing, bitch. Left you at that's what men do to you, bitch. Left you at the buffet and paid for nothing, girl. Left you at the buffet and paid for nothing. How you feel, ho? How you feel, bitch? Lady Blue, can you do the honors of your sister, One Love? Can y'all do the honors and boot this bitch out? Like her mama booted her out her arse? You know, to jump off to Mayonnaise Jackson? Yeah, the one that didn't want her. Yes, because he knew the gremlin that she was. Fuck out of here, bitch. Joe Ragless. I'm a failure. I'm a failure. Don't leave. Kick her ass out. Matter of fact, let me do it because I don't like you, bitch. Matter of fact, I ain't gonna do it. I'm gonna give you a chance to come up here and dance with the queen. Let's do it one-on-one. I'll take you. One Love can take Chandel with her bony ass. St. Louis can get Yolanda. Eagles can get your boyfriend Reed or C. Diddy, whichever one he wants. Okay? And you ain't an administrator of shit, bitch. You the administrator of death. You administrator of never having a baby. You the administrator of no ifs, ands, or maybes. Why is your womb twisted like you're doomed? Hello? Why is your womb twisted like you're doomed and you're stalking me? Thank you, bitch. Why is your womb twisted, bitch? Don't worry about my motherfucking husband, bitch. You never said you was what? You never said you was what? A woman? Or maybe you had the voice changer that C. Diddy tried to say Spook had. And why you got so much motherfucking animosity for Spook? I thought you spoke to Spook. Why you couldn't get Spook on the phone, you big liar? Why you couldn't get Spook on the phone so he could get annihilated on the phone by Spook TV? Yeah, tell me when you have yours. I'll send you a gift. I had 6 that graduated from HBCUs, bitch. What about yours? You have none. And that girl you paid, you need to be ashamed of yourself. Here go $10, sweetheart. Get on Eagle's platform and say hello. Get on Eagle's platform and say hello. I challenge you to bring her up here to say hello. Okay? I challenge you to bring up here to say hello and tell me with her on the phone that I said that she need to be unalived, bitch. You a mental stupid bitch. That's what I challenge, ho. I challenge you to stop sucking Reed dick. That's what I challenge you to do. Stop sucking Reed dick, bitch. And sucking the clowns at the same time. And who the fuck names themselves a clown, bitch? What kind of grown racist dying ashy rashy every 2 minutes? We know what that's code for. Man gets up here and talks about, I always got the opportunity to tell my story, darling, in any court, in any day. So I hope you get up there and tell them lies so they can annihilate your motherfucking ass, bitch. Okay? What day we going, skank? Tell me the date and tell me the time. Because I'm going to be dressed in my finest as a double protected class. I'm going to be dressed and your ass going to be cuffed. Because I got the 200 burner phones. Oh, matter of fact, let me play the conversation of yourself. Because see, that's all these dummies understand. Let's play the conversation of yourself and your so-called, man that wouldn't stand for you. The one that C. Diddy just slandered. Yeah. What about that? Go ask him why he got slandered by his supposed, you know what a burnout phone is. You know what a burnout phone is. Oh, why would he know what a burnout phone is? So you are legally admitting to crimes. And legally, Puff Powder Christopher Sick Balls admitting to crimes, like Liz Jackson. But you an administrator of the courts. Okay. If you say so, psycho bitch. If you say so. Mm-hmm. And then they're sure gonna ask you, why are you posting? Buy it. Let me read your wall, bitch. Let me read your wall to you since you like to suck balls and ass all day. Okay? Of white racist motherfuckers that tried to come for UP and got annihilated. Okay? Let me read your wall. Because obviously your brain don't comprehend shit. Only if Spook Scarf is involved. That's the fastest I ever seen you hit a fucking link. The fastest I ever seen you jump over 55 stomachs, bitch. That's the fastest I ever seen you ducking or jumping over, picking up your whole weight. Oh, there you go, picking it. I thought gay people were happy. Wasn't your boyfriend or baby father gay? That's what Spook say. That's why you hate gay people like Eureka. Because we can souffle, darling. We can souffle all over your pussy, bitch. Yo, that is a crime, bitch, when you harassing Essie Berry and admitted to harassing Essie Berry, skunk. Now get your ugly ass up here or get the fuck out my chat, bitch. No, I ain't cussing and yelling, bitch. I'm telling you the facts, honey. No, tell your grandma to calm down, Pawpaw. Oh, I forgot you didn't know that whore either. Next. Next. You didn't know that whore either. Next. Come on, Pawpaw. Why you can't put your niece up here and tell her to her face that I said that she should be unalive, bitch. Now, this is what we gonna talk about. When you have a vendetta against a judge who convicted your husband, was you in the courtroom when her husband never got convicted? Hello? Was you in the courtroom when her husband never got convicted? Oh, okay, I thought so. False witness, testimony discredited by bitch. Of course you will play a character. Put yourself on fake assignments. Anybody can play a character. Anybody can put themselves on assignment. I thought you was an administrator of the courts. Stupid. Stupid. And sleep with random people. Defamation. What people did she sleep with on the internet? Name the men. Exactly, Lady Blue. Tell that bum bitch, go play in your crack house with them bum hoes. Cause ain't none of them could face me, bitch. None of them. Cause Shandaddy gonna ask you why you asked Marcella, was I a pedophile? Weird bitch. Okay, John may be in there too. That may be a surprise witness, stupid. They gonna ask the North Carolina mayor why you was stalking her. Okay. Just to get in proximity or access to said judge stalker, harasser, sociopath. They gonna ask you why you diagnosing one love, but turn right around and said nobody can diagnose nobody, you dizzy bitch. Now talk about that. Talk about why you putting people's business in jeopardy. Okay? So we gonna annihilate your motherfucking ass and you may be lucky to get 20 years, bitch. So let's go to court, ho. Thank you, Lady Blue. You can block the hoe. Cause she's a scary punk bitch. I thought your bald head brothers would be coming over here. That's what I thought with they scary asses. They gonna ask you, since you want to quote scripture, Matthew 7:15. Anytime a person who claims that they are called, then in the next breath disrespects women he's never met, threatens minors on gay platforms, you are a low down trifling bastard. They gonna ask you why you call Eagles a low down trifling bastard, why you called him a Edo, why you called him gay, a gay platform. Okay? That you don't know. You haven't been in his bedroom. You haven't been in mine. And I'm very happy, honey, because I'm not chasing the California dick that makes you blind. You are, bitch. You are. And you put me on a pedestal. But no, Spook is not my type. My brother knows he's not my type. And obviously, the way y'all threw him under the bus and how your dick sucking clown didn't give him a wrench, a blue tux, that says it all. But he gave these fishy fied hoes motherfucking wrenches. Make it make sense. You are a low down trifling bastard. You aren't called. You are jackleg hustling on disability. Work hard for that slow 20. That's what's gonna be the motherfucking T. Administrator of lies. That's what's gonna be the T, bitch. Make sure I get the screenshots and let this bum bitch hear herself lie or tell the truth, whichever one you choose to agree with. Okay? You stinking skank with your raggedy ass. So I don't think you want to go in the courtroom, but if you want to embarrass yourself and get cuffs, we could do that too. We could do that too, bitch. Sure can. Excuse me. Let's go, ho. And I thought y'all don't watch us. Y'all don't like us. Y'all don't, we're trash. Y'all not paying for subscribers, which y'all are. And I dare C Diddy to bring his punk bitch ass up here and tell me he ain't paying for fucking subscribers. You have 25 in one day, and in an hour, you got 1,000? Bitch, please. They don't love you like that. Okay? They don't love you like that. Oh, let's look at this. Because they sure gonna ask you, ass liar of the courts, lying heifer. That paralegal said that I was disbarred. Does she have proof of that? Do you got proof that you didn't try to get people's lives as well as mine in jeopardy? Do you have the proof of that? Bitch? No, you don't. You ain't showed a degree to first. Okay? You ain't showed a degree to first and you don't have one. You won't even show an eyeball, bitch. So go suck Geno Jennings' asshole. Go suck J-Ball Bryant's asshole like you been doing. Okay, bitch? That's what you can do, ho. Got it? Good. Now, One Love, tap in real quick and tell this bum bitch why she gonna be embarrassed even thinking about stepping in a fucking courtroom. But let the dumb bitch waste money and waste time. Since she talking about freedom of speech, this is a public platform. Oh yeah, let's get to this because we sure gonna ask this up in the court with that white dead Elvis looking motherfucker you call a AKA lover wannabe brother. So JP said, wow, he put fake charges on her husband. Shaking my head, this guy needs to be sued. The boogie hoe, booger man. Remember, oh, the VIP is no love. Ask her about those narc charges on her husband. I'll be talking about that soon. Where's the motherfucking United Methodist Church line dick sucking fucker? Y'all talking about worrying about where Spook at? Where is he at? Y'all talking about where Spook at? Where is he at? Oh, maybe in jail. Hmm. Like a barking chihuahua. Only gay people say that. Don't do me. Okay. The judge don't ask about that. The judge gonna ask about that. Okay? So y'all gonna be embarrassed. All right, bitch. What happened? You stop typing the Lady Blue put you on a flight, bitch? On a private plane? Did Lady Blue put you on a private plane, bitch? A fake private plane. They're gonna ask you what kind of medication you need to be on, bitch. Since you on a private plane, bitch, and going nowhere fast. Because you couldn't hit California at any time. That's what they're gonna ask you. Where's your private plane that you bought? Okay? That's what they're gonna ask you. Then they're gonna ask you why you over here harassing me. That's what they're gonna ask you. Okay, bitch? Bitch. That's your name, bitch. Turn around talking about some fucking, where's my baby? Where's this one? Where's Rico, bitch? Where's Spook? That's what your boyfriend C-Drugs is asking. Where's Spook? I thought you were supposed to talk to Spook. You should be able to get Spook on the platform. Okay? You should be able to get Spook on the platform. I don't want to hear no phone call. I want to hear Spook. I want to hear Spook's throat. I want to hear him projecting. I want to hear him loud and clear in front of the class. That's what I want to hear, motherfucker. Now let's get into it.
You know, the cops press charges without her. The only way the cops could press charges against you is if they saw something.
Thank you, stupid.
She would have to have some kind of marks on her that they can photograph. Bruises, marks, something on her that they could photograph. They charge you with it. You could act like this. Yeah, you could act like this if you want to. You can give that excuse that it was the police that did it. No, but this wasn't early 2000s. This was only 8 years ago. But he's going to explain. I'm not going to mute you. Everything without that, my baby mama. I'm just my baby mama tell you they that's what they want to know though. You know? Don't get my baby mama. That's what the celebrities do. So we ain't here. He's true better. He's true better. He's gonna do an interview with him. He's true gonna do an interview with him. What else? I'm never do an interview with you. I bet him on his love would be true. I bet you don't.
I be crying, girl, like a little bitch.
My baby mamas. My baby mamas. Yes, he says that Willie is his father. You're absolutely you're up to speed. You're up to speed. I hope I'm saying your name right, but you're up to speed right now because we said the same exact thing. How is that 100%? And you tested the cousin. I'm just saying.
Oh, took his DNA test. Took his DNA test.
I got it. How much you want to go do that? You got to think so. Okay, let's wait for it. Okay. But you know what you wait. It's all wait. You don't have to. You don't have to wait. I want to keep it all the way 1,000. All I'm saying is this, bro. You can't get. I don't want to even say. You can't get on here and not be all the way. You can have fear. It ain't nothing wrong. So right there, he says you can't get on here and not be 100% correct. Mm-hmm. But yet, him and his girlfriend, cousin, or where the hell she is, came on here and called us crackheads and dope fiends and all kinds of things. So how's that you're 100%? You sat up here and did a whole video and didn't even know the correct words to use. He says Spook is using a voice changer. And he did scientific research to prove that Spook is using some kind of voice alternation. A voice changer? Yeah, like a voice changer. Oh, okay. A voice augmentator is what they call it, where you can change the pitch and your voice or use somebody else's voice. So he claims he did a scientific research on this and proved that Spook is using some voice alternating systems. Something to change his voice. He proved it. And the rest of those idiots just ate it up. Oh my God, I can't, you're so correct. Oh my God, he's using that. He's doing this. Oh my God, it's amazing. Steve Harvey has pulled out a voice changer. Well, I've been Shirley Strawberry and Bobby Edmond all week. Well, true, very true, very true. So now he wants to keep it 100. But yet him and that turd of a girlfriend of his sat up there and called us dope fiends and the dope, and the name of this video is the dope hole. So think about that when you're saying with that, we come correct with 100%. We 100% over here. We only do facts. So let me know when you can show that Ricky Anderson does drugs. Show me where Steve Harvey is doing drugs. Show me where Shirley Strawberry is doing drugs. Those are just the people that you claim we are. And you can't even prove they're doing drugs. And they have pictures of them using drugs. They're going to get better. Wait. Who's saying, but you like Owls? And you like Owls what? You know about the Bohemian Club? Oh, they right. I mean, you know about the Bohemian Club, right? You know them? What about it? What you talking about, you know? The Bohemian Club. What about them? What about it? What about it? Do you know about it? These spin-offs. That's I can't say that because I understand why you can't say it. Hey, Anthony, this is Spook's sister. Yes. I told him, from 30 to 310. Okay, Spook's sister, what it do? I told that man to leave you alone and let it go. So they're reading the text message. Hey, but the nigga is my brother. It's my brother now. It's my brother, and this is brother now. To apologize. We keep refusing.
Let's go, oh.
I just want a peaceful ending.
That's right, baby. Let's get it on. I wonder why the bitch ain't jump up here. Why she worrying about, hold on.
I mean, why would you? Now, this is Baby Snoop.
Now, why she ain't jump up here and talk and defend her clown face, raw dough face ass, dead Elvis ass, motherfucking fake ass, never been brother? Okay? Why she ain't defend him? Hello? Why she ain't defend him? Oh, okay. Why she ain't defend him? Where he at? Is he in jail for speeding? Using Vicodin, drugs? But you an administrator of the court? And you condone this? Okay, bitch.
We never knew who Baby Snoop was. I never gave Baby Snoop a burner phone. Baby Snoop never approached me. Baby Snoop did all this on Baby Snoop's own. We never figured out who Baby Snoop was. We never figured out any of this. But yet, we're Baby Spook, we're this, we're that. But they keep it 100, right? That's what they say. I don't know. Hey. Did you get the message up? Yeah, I read through. I look at. I get it. Absolutely get it. I get it. I get it. And you ask me, what you know? Okay. Know what I want. I know I'm getting too deep now, because you said owls, they see in the dark. They know how to punch your motherfucking ass. So I understand that. So I know what I'm giving. I'm protecting him how you pay. What I really want out of this, I'm going to tell you, let me check something. I think he's playing my line. Yes, he did. You don't never have to fulfill this stuff here. But the question I do want to ask is, why would I get some oil with my stuff? No, Essie went live. So Essie went live. So all the people that were watching from Essie's group are now over there. Good job, Essie. I don't know if you know. So the question you need to ask yourself. What? No, I'm saying I'm not gonna throw your goddamn bingo card. You thought. I'm not gonna throw your phone. You thought. What about you? Oh wait, here comes a sentient princess. Wait, go ahead.
Okay, so you know how they use that.
Everybody angry but you. Everybody angry but you. Now, please. Now, here got the same woman now. Hold on. Here got the same so-called woman that she about to pay to get up in a courtroom to be embarrassed just like her. Now, this is a fake administrator of the courts now. Listen.
Hit the link because she wanted to explain something on how C-Dub could have got caught up in the whole domestic violence thing. Now listen to it. Now this is an educated person, as she says. This is an educated person, as she says. But the same woman has been attacking Liz all night long, talking about I hate all this typing. Just meet me. Yeah. Just meet me. Just meet me somewhere. But this is her. I took care of that too. Yeah. Listen to this.
Now, you saying you took care of that too. Now, this the same woman you about to go in court because the judge sure gonna actually missed it. You have a mental problem. Because how you turn around, she threatened you, but then she threatened One Love. Oh, what's your address in Texas? I'm coming to Texas. Been torn. Oh, I'm coming to Texas. I'm getting in on the Phillips, this, that, and the third. Yeah, she's an idiot, girl. That's an idiot. Talking about she's with the administrative girl. Shut up. You administratively retarded is what the fuck you is.
It against you that you have it documented. You have it documented that you had dispensations towards your mother, right? Okay. The only thing is like, when situations like that occur, most of the time, it's only one side of the story. You understand? So, like, with my child's father, I had stabbed him like 5 times. But he didn't even call the cops on me and nothing, like, stabbed him 5 times.
That is the same person now that you supposed to be defending in court. Like she ain't gonna get cuffed immediately. Like Liz ain't gonna get cuffed immediately. Now.
All kind of bitches and whores. I don't know this woman from a can of cake.
Oh yeah, was calling Liz all kinds of things. Just calling.
I'm Shirley Strawberry. No, I'm not Shirley Strawberry. I'm not 70 years old. And she's from New York. And she's from what she think she's from Brooklyn or the Bronx? Where you from?
I don't know. I don't know where she.
Check this threat, y'all. This is the administrator of the court. Check this threat, y'all.
She was doing or
I'm from the South. What? I will pick your ass up and throw your ass across the street with one hand.
But she's telling
me shit.
Now you think that you as an administrator of the court, you not getting cuffed? Or you not getting questioned? And I gave your ass a YouTube apologist. You don't. Exactly. Thank you, Lady Blue. Exactly. Exactly. See? And she's a stupid bitch. But anyway, that's that. I'm done with it. I popped the fuck out of them. They all punks. They all weirdos. Nobody gives a fuck, bitch. Liz, you don't own shit. Exactly. Exactly. For 2 years, Lady Blue. Exactly. And you will be in court to testify. You and Essie. So she gonna be locked up soon as her dumb ass step up in that motherfucker. Her fat tricking no princess and all the rest of them skanks. Okay, because they got criminal records. We don't. Well, no princess don't. But she wants everybody to think she's so tough, and she do. So make that make sense. Make that make sense. Uh-huh. But anyway, y'all can check the rest of it. Let's get back to Jason. Jason, baby, Jason. See yours. And then y'all can tap the link. I just want to play a snippet because I got to run and see if my Elixir is still live. I think he had a problem with Urban Lounge over there. So I'm trying to go get the tea and see what's going on. Okay. But yeah, y'all can tap the link if the phone line. Her scary ass ain't gonna hit it. She's scary shit. Even Lady Blue hit the link. I wish I would have was paying attention. But I'm definitely paying attention now since your punk pussy ass want to hit my motherfucking somebody. It's a public platform. Yeah, I know it is, bitch. And that's why your ass publicly can't come up on no fucking camera. Because you know you're a lying psychotic bitch. Okay? That's number one. And now it's all this yelling and screaming. What about when you was yelling and screaming over Spook Dick? What about when you was yelling and screaming over Spook Dick that you'll never get? What about that? Okay? Make that make sense, bitch. But anyway, let's get back into Jason, the great, popping their ass. The real great. Okay? Lady Blue, the great. One Love, the great. First Lady, the great. Eagles Daddy Regals, the great. Okay? Let's get to that. Like my zippy say. Let's get to that. Mm-hmm. But you a judge. I mean, your attorney, whatever the fuck you call yourself. Or you got delusions of grandeur, honey. But you surround yourselves with the trash. Hmm. But you surround yourself with the trash. But you for the right. But surround yourself with the trash. Trafficking. 200 burner phones. But you for the right though. Mm-hmm. And your butthole lover, you dimed him out. That's the game. You dimed him out. He got the C word and all this other shit. No, he don't got it. But I got the action in defense syndrome, right? Like you ever seen a fucking my chart of mine. And if I did, you're slandering a whole community of people. Okay? See, this is what you'll never look like, Liz. Okay, bitch? Let me show you what you'll never look like. Fail your ass. And then they gonna ask you why you was harassing Essie Berry for all those years, Whitney Page, Liz Jackson, Bobby Edmond. Why you was harassing sweetheart Lady Blue. Why you was harassing First Lady Sparkle. Why you was harassing Gene Deal. Why you was harassing One Love. Why you was harassing St. Louis. Why you was harassing Brandon. Why you was harassing Chandel. When she came on there, read your ass to hell. Now she want to share the same double-sided dildo. Please. Flip-flop central. Beware. They jealous when you got natural hair. And I just cut mine because I chose to. Oops. Because it grows pretty fast, honey. Don't get jealous, no edges. Because I said it grows pretty fast. Because your edges can last, baby. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. You'll never look like this, bitch. Never. Never. Oop. We'll never have that ring, honey. Bling, bling, bling. And mine's is put up minding its business. Next. Exactly. Thank you, Lady Blue. Your words, not mine. Exactly, as a gremlin. And she can never look like Lady Blue, bitch. Lady Blue got I don't even know where the fuck Lady Blue got them diamonds from. But that's what I want. Lady Blue, you got to give me them, girl. Yes, you got to give me them, girl. You see this, beef tips? You see this? Y'all can tap in anytime. Hit that link. You know that scary bitch. She ain't gonna hit a link. She too busy trying to act like she got a job. But meanwhile, she up here 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 8 o'clock in the morning. Meanwhile, she got a job. Oh yeah, let's hear her butt buddy, Reed, talk about her ass. Let's hear that real quick before we get back to JP the Great. Let's hear Reed annihilate her ass. Now she paying him to suck her pussy. Please. Let's hear this shit, bitch. Let's hear Reedy Reed. The crackhead with speed, bitch. In that wheelchair trying not to bleed, bitch. Okay? Because he ain't got no tissue, got hemorrhoids all up his ass. Okay, bitch? And still sinking and going nowhere fast. And I ain't gonna play too much of it because Reed is subjective.
Dick handle it the same way as that. Someone told me. I understand. And the thought I was getting in my mind was, this woman is not who she thinks she is. She's not who she thinks she is. She's not who she presents herself to be. Yeah, 2 motherfucking months later, what? I found out the fuck I was right. That motherfucking nigga ain't nothing. Nothing. All you do is dick handling the same way as that faggot from Chicago. That faggot from Chicago. Transvestite Danielle D. Brown. D.D. Brown. I'm gonna call your ass D.D. Brown. Your dick ducking ass handling Brown. Danielle Dick Ducking Hand Brown. I'm gonna call your ass that, nigga. The fuck you gonna talk about? I'm a nerd, I'm stupid. I might be stupid, but I can fool your motherfucking black ass in a second, nigga. Remember that. I'm gonna get to Schizo Jackson. Schizo Jackson, what have you been doing since you've been on this man's channel? Except this bitch be cussing like a motherfucker, and she got a muffling voice on the microphone. I call her muffle mouth. Y'all hear that bitch be cussing and yelling, the microphone gets a muffle. They know the fuck this kind of saying. You dig what I'm saying? The fuck off my face. You dig what I'm saying? The fuck off my face. So, every middle class motherfucker, every rich motherfucker has what they call wolf tickets. That's what we call empty promises. You put out shit, but you play a good game. You play an image, but you ain't about that life. You ain't about nothing but mouth. You talk because your ass got lips. You're shit. You're nothing. Every threat you made is shit. Because if you was a real motherfucker, you would fire up with your threats.
See? Not your words, your threats, bitch. Even Reed will be subpoenaed in that motherfucker. Will be with your threats, motherfucker. Not your promises, bitch. Your threats. Remember that. Taking out a dog, getting spooks, messing with spooks' water bill, light bill, phone bill, rent, gas, all that shit. Fucking with Lady Blue, fucking with Essie Berry, fucking with me. Okay?
Good evening, everyone. Jason Paul coming back.
Fair use commentary.
The red flag was someone put out some documents saying that Cedar was domestic violence, and I think Storm had those to read the charges. But when they put the paperwork out, I started thinking, but I was like, is this true about this man? So then he has a young girl that's riding in the truck with him. She's 20 years different to his age. And she called me hysterical one day because Cedar called her stupid.
I know that's right, girl.
Because I know Cedar and I know this young lady. I said, Cedar, check this. You cannot think that I'm going to take your side, and I know this girl too. She said, I'm tired of going through this. I just want to go home. I don't want to keep doing this to me. As soon as Cedar got in the car, he was like, what did Angel say? I said, Cedar, where's Angel? So then Angel started talking, and we talked about the situation. And when we talked about the situation, it got cooled down. But to know that he was calling his girlfriend, which Cedar been lying to the internet, that's why I'm going public with all this, saying that the girl was his cousin. On several videos, he was saying that Angel is his cousin. He only said Angel was his cousin because he has another girlfriend in another state, lives in an apartment, and him and her are still together. So one night she saw Angel on Cedar's truck because he drives trucks. And basically she said, who is that? So he had to come up with a lie so his girlfriend wouldn't know he was cheating. And Angel said every time he go to the state where he go visit his girlfriend, she had to go to a hotel. She said, I love him, Miss Essie. I love him. Why does he keep doing me like this? And so something triggered to the point she said, sometimes I feel slow. Now, if a girl's gonna tell you that you're slow, and you still messing with her, why you telling her she's stupid? You know that she go both ways. So Angel be driving with him in the truck. They're driving from state to state. He's talking about how big Angel booty is, and talking about they have threesomes. Now I know you didn't think I was gonna have no threesome with you because I don't rock with women. I've never done a woman in my life. But Lynetta came after I told everything I'm telling you guys. She got on the line and said that I was gay, and I didn't see none of it. I know my people will come back and tell me that I wanted her. I'm not gonna I got a coochie of my own. Why am I gonna go circle out some more coochie in this broke ass coochie? I can keep my own coochie because I see it every day all day because I have my own. If I were to be gay and I was gonna work with a woman, I would never date a broke ass woman. I would you. What would you? If you gonna eat some cat, it might as well be some rich cat. We're gonna be on some Judy and the Brine type stuff. Like, I love them. I love them. That kind of love. I would try that shit. I've been lying, but I'm gonna tell the truth. I ain't never done for a woman. But let's go back. So C-Dub was saying this. So C-Dub is messing with a bisexual woman by the name of Angel, who was years younger, who was also, on the short bus and in that special room in school with only 7 students. So she's bisexual. She's a big booty bisexual stud that's slow. Okay. Meanwhile, he got the other gal. Do you want to see the city and state? She already gonna see this. Y'all know what state Lynetta live in. Whoever live in Lynetta can't stay. That's all I have to say to that. Okay, I'll respect that. But let's also talk about that. One of the reasons why C-Dub ain't really working out with the lady in that state is because she getting tired of him being so rough with her when they have sex. Everybody don't like that rough ass sex. Everybody ain't trying to get choked out and they balls beating. And some women like you to make love to them. Don't fuck them like you're still in prison. So listen, y'all. When C-Dub said that's why I said we're gonna be gentle too, because we talking about victims. So C-Dub got on one of my lives with a therapist, and she said she was sick to her stomach. She didn't want to say nothing else after C-Dub said this. He got on my live, which I can pull it.
I joined AAA because of its reputation, history, and purpose. What makes my job rewarding?
He got on my live, which I can pull it, and he said that he had a girlfriend who had been violated. And sometimes she don't want to sleep with him because first of all, she said he shouldn't have said that because the girl was a victim. So who you think gonna want to sleep with you and they already got violated? That was a red flag. To know that you said that you get rough with a girl who done told you she been violated, that's why she's turned off by you. That's why she don't want to sleep with you. I'm just saying. And he was so concerned about Storm's sexuality. He kept asking me about Storm's sexuality. I was like, what difference does it make? If I wanted to ask Storm, was he gay? I wouldn't give a fuck, I would ask him. I'm not concerned about that because that's not my business. I love gay people. They said that I was gay at one time. And C-Dub and his mammy is out here trying to say that now because I'm exposing everything that we've been exposed. And now at the end of this year, you guys are going to know why. That they're trying to make accusations about me because him and his mammy are bold-faced liars and they're trying to run con. So C-Dub is all on the internet saying I'm bipolar, I'm crazy, but your mammy followed me for a year. And your mammy came and got me to help you fight your case to find your daddy or your pappy. So now I'm crazy.
Wow. Now this is very interesting. This is very interesting. What he's doing to these women. What he's doing to these women, violating them. And both Storm and Essie are really getting onto him about this for his actions. This is another sign of domestic violence. Now, I'm about to play another video of an interview that was given to me by his permission, and I'm about to play this, and she is going to be talking about what C-Dub did to her sister. Here it is.
Knowing, first of all, she did it to my daughter. Now knowing that you allowed your nigga to talk about her, I don't give a shit. I mean,
Yeah, use commentary.
sometimes you get what you deserve. Right. But yeah, I do agree that she's mentally off, and we've known that, but she don't live with, she lives by herself, and we can't see what's going on, and she don't tell us what's going on. Right. But just her actions, we have always known that something was off. Yeah. With her. I have no idea how severe it is or what they know. She don't tell us anything. But he definitely was leading her on, lying about trying to break up with her. She had him taking care of his kids. And on top of that, he moved his aunt and his uncle in. And he wasn't, for a long time, he wasn't working.
Mm.
Oh, okay. I think he worked in like a car wash. So he was using her. And because they would have these big, my sister could go, we know how cook good, she cooked good. And, she would have her big Christmas dinners and stuff, and we would go over there sometimes, or she'd come to my house. So, yeah, he was using her.
That's all that nigga do is use. That's all that nigga do is use people.
All right, you can catch the rest of that on Forever Chosen One's channel. Chalice of Shame and a Scandal. Liz, how much you paying them, bitch? Since you an administrator of the lies, how much you paying them, bitch? Okay? How much you paying them, bitch? Okay, because we know you known to be a paymaster, bitch. Okay? So how much you paying them, ho? But anyway, there was one more thing I wanted to get to. And hold on 1 second.
What you need for? And then Willie's brother's son, which what BC does first cousin, technically.
No. You are responsible for your actions. You are responsible for everything that you have done, not only on this internet, but in the world itself. You, sir, need help. You, sir, are the real criminal. I'm sorry, but nobody's going to feel sorry for you. I'm certainly not going to feel sorry for you. And the people need to know this about you.
Shout out to Peter Luz. You got me into the Psycho movies. Got the Psycho 1, 2, and 3. Thank you, Peter Luz.
Now check out, let's get to this ugly motherfucker with his weird ass. Okay, the one that like to talk about underage children and he gonna do videos and all kind of weird nasty shit. Let's talk about it, bitch. Okay? Because we're gonna talk about it, motherfucker. Now Liz, this the nigga this the honky tonk you paying. Okay? It's the honky tonk you paying, bitch. Why you talking about somebody not happy and screaming and yelling? When you was screaming and yelling for that dick online, who was happy then? Okay?
Hello, everyone. Jason Paul, come back with another video. I just want to point out that the live I just listened to on Eagle's platform is the truth and nothing but the truth of everything of what One Love has said about Danielle and about all these other people. Danielle is a dangerous person. He is unstable. He is a stalker. He is a criminal. He is all above of what One Love has said. Because this man is stalking her family. This man has stalked multiple people.
To do that. We ain't gonna keep constantly going back and forth with y'all.
We'll go to their page and just got mad about it. And later made a video and just was like, oh my God. And just So yeah, she said that what the person said was a narrative. The people she said the Supreme League was spreading a narrative. No, the Supreme League wasn't spreading a narrative, honey. She was telling the truth. That's why you got off the panel, and after that, after she got off the panel, she went and made a whole video about everybody. Then she started making more videos. She started making more content about everybody. He started doing it, and if you go to my live stream that has if you go to the live stream that if you go to the live stream that's on my channel, this is what's going on with the two angry faces and another emoji. And it has the screenshot that was on Sproggle's live. And if you go to that live stream, you will hear Unspoken Unspoken on the live stream. He will tell everyone that Sproggle's didn't decide to be friends with this girl. He didn't. He tried to get the girl to come on the panel, and the girl didn't want to come on the panel. The girl didn't want to come on her panel. She just wanted to fight with people and start bullshit. She tailored other spoken ambush her, but she didn't. But she's just a horrible lady, and she will do anything to get attention. So if she comes on your channel, just block her because she'll try to do that. There's been times where Unspoken will be playing a content content, and she would go over to the person's page and say, "Oh my God, Unspoken's playing your live. She's so crazy." There was
Came over Spook. We remember all of that.
I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna tell you.
No, fuck it. I'm challenging all y'all. All y'all that got all this mouth.
Settle down, bitch.
All y'all got all this mouth. I'm challenging all y'all. I'm gonna roast. I'm gonna.
Dog out Geneva's closet and all these other women. Jason, when are you free to put some of this on your channel?
Send it to me anytime. I'll send it out there. You know, whatever you need me to do.
Okay, this is how we gonna do it. Cause I'm gonna do it in a way he can't flag your channel. Okay, because the stuff with Geneva was sent to me today by somebody. I'm not gonna say who sent it. It was a video where he was dogging Geneva's closet, talking about that lady, and just called that lady a bitch. I was sent the video. Okay. I also am going to send you when Leah's was crying on my platform. Now, do you mind putting that on your first and foremost video?
What you say?
I also am going to send you when Leah's was crying on my platform. Now, do you mind putting that on your?
Now go tell how you're an administrator of that court, bitch. Okay? Go tell how you're an administrator of that court crying over YouTube dick. And with that, y'all, I'm out. Oh, wait, I gotta find Will Reed, the false wheelchair bloody booty no profit. Kept trying it. Hold on. I don't know if it's on this one.
No, answer that question.
Oh, here we go. Oh, yeah.
You are so fucking evil. Go fuck off. Go fuck off. Go fuck off. Go fuck off.
I'm trying to get motherfucking.
Excuse me, I got people on my channel. On your own fucking channel. I'm gonna stab you, dumb bitch.
Well, I'm not scared of you either. And I will be. I'm not scared of anybody. This is Manic 101. And this guy don't have no girl. He's over here going Manic.
What the hell you think this is? You don't ever speak to nobody like that. You slow bus can't read illiterate man.
He can't read. He can't. That's why I say you can't read.
Don't play that. I can hit you do it. Play that. I don't give a damn what you play. You can play whatever the hell you want.
I will fuck your ass for hell 3 years. What's wrong with your channel?
You know
what? Fuck this shit.
Stay out of this past the potato.
You do not disrespect.
Hold on, stop. Hold on. How the fuck you gonna tell? How the fuck you gonna tell Pastor mention his fucking name in your dick sucking ass mouth, boy? How the fuck you gonna talk shit about Pastor Eagle, boy? You keep your name out of your goddamn mouth, bro. Excuse my French, Lord, but keep your name out of his fucking mouth, bro. You always sit up there and put people try to make a name for yourself. Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. Shut the fuck up before I hit you with a high time, boy. Shut the fuck up before I hit you with a hot towel. Let me ask you this. Why you still living in your mama's house, huh? Why you still living in your mama's house, bro? Make sense, bro. Why you ain't got your own shit? Why you not independent? Why you gotta kiss somebody's ass? Oh, I'll wait.
I use his lingo. I'll wait.
Man, until you start learning how to pay bills, be independent, do what the fuck you want to do, then you can come talk to me.
Not using Liz lingo. I'll wait for spook dick till I'm dead, bitch. I'll wait for spook dick till I'm dead, bitch. That womb will get a dick in a grave before you think about having a womb to behave, okay? Now bring your ugly ass back over here and try me now, bitch. Cause I don't give a fuck if he was the administrator, the operator, the equalizer, or the motherfucking nebulizer, bitch. You still ain't get spook dick. Lady, y'all, how you doing? Hit that love, comment, share, and subscribe. Your paymaster got toasted, both of them. Drunk of America, Texas bum, and motherfucking Philadelphia's wheelchair. I know my ABCs, EFGTOA 659. Shut the fuck up, nigga. Oh, I think that's my sister. Hold on, y'all. How you doing?